Moving by trike. Here we go. Good morning, Chang.
Stevie Wonder.
I'd like to say shout out to everybody this morning. How's everybody doing this morning?
Who's that?
My shiny amor, lovely.
Okay, 2 lines.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Welcome to Richie Abroad. We're gonna have a wonderful show for you today. Wonderful show. Ching, go ahead and take it away.
Hey.
What's up, people? Welcome back to Richie Abroad. I'm your host, Richie Rich.
And this is Chang.
And we had a really good weekend. A busy weekend, but a really good weekend.
Sure.
We got a good Ching came over this morning. We had a good morning walk in and full of energy. Got some breakfast, so your stomach ain't gonna be growling the whole damn time. And so we ready to go. Are you
We're
ready
to go. And before we start with our live stream for today, I want to shout out KB for giving us this
What's
Memphis
up, KB?
Grizzly shirt.
Memphis in the house. Yeah, these are nice shirts. We're gonna rock another shirt. We're gonna rock another shirt
in a future video.
Yeah. So, but thanks. Shout out to KB and Miss Anna for a wonderful time we had the other night. Also, shout out to who else I want to shout out to? Oh, definitely. And shout out to Calvin Sunshine Shoulders. We had a good time last night at the Mall of Asia. Shout out to him, Miss Marilyn and Booby. I know you was gonna say that. Booby, you and Booby are like
besties,
thick as thieves, both of you. Right? Yeah, y'all like besties all the time. Yeah. Anyway, shout out to them, and a real quick shout out to our dude Johnny P. Johnny, if you're watching, man, we're thinking about you. We love you and we miss you, man. We can't wait to see you back here. And we're counting down the days till you get back, brother.
Yes.
We know your health is a little under. We know you've been a little under the weather, so we're praying for you, and we can't wait to see you again, brother.
You're always in our thoughts, Johnny.
Absolutely. All right, Ching, kick the intro and let's get it. Yeah, see. Now I should do it, huh? Because you ain't got no. Now, all right, Ching, kick the intro and let's get into this video. Yeah, so you ain't got no props today.
No.
Right? Okay.
All
right, okay.
I ain't slick.
Yeah, you ain't slick. You don't know.
Because Rick is not my name. That's why I ain't slick.
Rick is on the board.
Yes. So before we jump in again, just a few quick reminders for everyone joining us tonight in our live stream. Don't forget that this is a call-in live stream. And the number is scrolling across the bottom of the screen, 415-490-8030. Call us in and give us your take. You got 2 minutes and 2 seconds for us to share us your thoughts. And of course, most importantly, please be respectful to everyone here in the chat.
Gotta be respectful. Slick Rick will pull the trigger on y'all.
Yes.
He's back. He is back, Jack. Anything else?
That's it for me.
All right, let's get to the people in the comments. We got a lot to do today. How come I can't talk today, man? What's up? All right, we got a lot to do. All right, but DC is in the house.
Hello, DC.
Cliff is in the house. What's up, Cliff? Watch how I rock, Cliff. I read your email, dude. I got you, man. I got you, and thank you. Right, Miss Rhoda is in the house.
Hello, Miss Rhoda.
Good morning, Miss Rhoda.
Good morning.
We're looking forward to seeing you soon. Who else is in the house? Let's see. Oh, Richie. Oh, never mind. Okay. Mister's in the house.
Mister.
What's happening? Raymond's in the house. What's happening, Raymond? And Miss Peach.
Hello, Miss Peach.
Mo is in the house out there in Bermuda. What's happening, Morris?
Hello, Morris. As always, Slick Rick is here.
Running the boards and look, man, Slick could not do it without Slick Rick and what he does. Thank you, brother. We always appreciate you.
Yes.
Did we miss anybody? Did we miss somebody? All right. Are you getting ready? You getting ready with your whole show? Yeah. All right.
So we also have.
Did we miss? Oh, Black Box is in the house. Calvin's in the house. What's happening, Calvin? Had a great time. They're not flying. Remember, they're taking the boat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You guys
have a safe trip.
Yeah, have a good time. Oh, he's on the boat. Right, remember? Because anyway,
I'm not
put
sure.
People business on the street, but he's on the boat right now, right? So anyway, I hope you have a safe trip, a nice safe trip back. Cal, it was a good time. We had a good time last night. Hopefully, we do it again. We was talking about maybe coming out to San Carlos, St. Carlos City, and you know,
making an excuse to go there.
You made mention of some extra space you got out there. I'm just saying it would be nice to come out there and visit. Just saying. I don't mean to invite myself or nothing, but kind of inviting myself. Anyway,
hello, Isaac.
What's up? What's happening, Isaac? Mr. Ronnie Wright is in the house. What's up? Ronnie gonna be here soon. Ronnie
Oh yeah,
Soon,
January.
right? Yeah. Obi-Wan is in the house. What's happening, Obi-Wan?
Passport
X is in the house. Hit that like and subscribe button, just like Passport X said.
Hit that like. It's free.
It's free. It don't cost nothing. Nothing. Right? Joey Jover's in the house.
Hello, Joey.
My man from the Philippines. My Philippines brother from another mother. What's happening, Joey Jover? Right?
Hello.
Raymond Smith is in the house.
Hi,
right?
It's been a while.
Right. And real quick, Raymond Smith said, remember me, Richie? I talked to you and I talked about clearance exchange. Raymond just had a question for you, just your opinion. Raymond, hit me with the question if you can. And Raymond, also just remind me, because I get a lot of emails and stuff. Remind me of where you're calling from, and just remind me where you're calling from or where you're watching from. Okay, would it be a lot easier? So real quick, if a person came there with a pension instead of a lot of cash, Raymond, I think that answer is going to be a little bit longer than this live stream. So why, if you could, hit me in my email and we'll arrange a little bit of time to talk about it person to person. I think that'll be a lot easier because you're probably going to have some additional questions to ask. Okay, so why don't you do that, and I'll be happy to answer your question. Okay, David's in the house. All right, what's up, Richie and Ching? David said, "All right,
hello, kick it.
Hello,
hello, David.
Come on, let's go. Let's go, man. We got a show to do.
Yeah, tonight's
messing around all the time. Come on, man. You always play too much.
Yeah. We hear this topic ad nauseum. Wow, big word.
Like a parrot, man. He's just like right here, like a parrot on my shoulder.
Yeah.
Is my mic on, by the way?
Yes,
okay.
I did it. I did it. Okay. So we hear this topic ad nauseum, and you know, we hear a lot of YouTubers saying, "Don't move to the Philippines without doing X, Y, and Z, or without doing your homework." I can't focus.
I understand.
But anyway, tonight's topic is a big one, and it's a wake-up call for a lot of men thinking about moving here to the Philippines.
Right.
So don't come to the Philippines without a solid plan. So this is the kind of topic that saves you guys who are planning to come here to the Philippines a lot of time.
So listen up. Listen up, and let's talk about the plan. We'll talk about the do's and the don'ts of coming here to the Philippines. Right?
So also, it will save you a lot of expensive mistakes.
A whole bunch of
expensive mistakes, and even saves your relationship when you come here in the Philippines.
Right?
No, you've seen it, we've heard it, and some of you have lived it. And when you come here, you come here with excitement. You know, when first time
people are excited, hyped coming off the plane, right? I'm gonna get me some ass. I'm gonna get me a tune-up.
And you know, speaking of tune-up, you have romance in your mind. You know, and a little bit of money saved. But no real plan for what happens when life hits them.
I thought I'm supposed to say all this.
Huh?
I thought I'm supposed to
don't
just say I'm supposed to say all this.
Yeah, but you keep doing that. Right. I'll do it for you. You can't see a thing, right?
Fine. Let's go. Come on.
Okay, so we're putting you up on game tonight.
Okay.
All
right. So let's go. Okay. So first thing is the fantasy versus the reality. So what's the fantasy?
The fantasy is that.
What do you think the fantasy is? Like you know how we think coming over here, right?
I think that a lot of Western men move here thinking that the Philippines is cheap and easy to live in. I mean, there's some truth to it.
It's cheaper.
It's
less. How about we say less expensive?
Less expensive. Okay. So it's less expensive, but if you add up the small expenditures or small expenses, it adds up, and then small things equate to big things.
You know what the big thing is? Women's. Women's.
Yeah.
That's the big thing. I think the biggest thing is men come here and they have the dudes who travel here. They travel here and they're here for 2 weeks, right? Which is cool. They're here for 2 weeks. They don't do this, and they got enough money for that. But I think a lot of dudes don't equate for women. They don't. Their plan doesn't include women, and when they get here, stuff starts adding up really, really quick. And for the dudes who come here to live, I think that's the killer. I'm telling y'all, for every story you hear about a homeless man, this homeless foreigner from the West here that's living here on the streets, I guarantee you there's a woman behind that story. I guarantee you there's a woman behind the story. So I think a lot of dudes, they come here, they're trying to impress women. They're doing all this stuff, flying women out and buying all this stuff for women, phones and rings and all this stuff to impress. And they end up going broke. She ends up leaving them. Ultimately, she always ends up leaving that man. He ends up either going back home broke or living on the streets in Manila or wherever the hell broke.
Because he didn't save something for him to go back.
He didn't save something for himself. He wasn't smart. He didn't vet her carefully, and he tried to lead with his money. Every single time.
So a lot of Western men underestimate the cost of living here. I mean, going from point A to point B cost a grab ride. And sometimes, like, for example, going from Mandaluyong to Mall of Asia, that's easily 500 pesos.
Yes, it's like 500 going there and like 350 coming back. Yeah. So that's like
800,
$18.
$1,000.
It's like $18.
Yes.
Right. So I mean, even that, I mean, you do that a couple times. Plus, we didn't even buy nothing. I mean, we bought some food, right? We had dinner. But by dinner, you just racked up, $40. You just racked up $40 just like that. It adds up, and you do that. That's one meal.
Yeah, every weekend.
If you're doing that every day. If you're doing that every day for 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Plus your hotel stay, right? So it adds up pretty quick. When the moment you add a woman into the equation,
doubles.
It doubles. It could triple.
Yeah, if she has kids.
If she got some kids, she got some little rugrats. It could triple easily.
So aside from the actual cost of living, they also underestimate healthcare. Emergencies.
This for cats that come here to live, right? Okay.
And also unexpected expenses. You always need to, like, for example, travel.
Wouldn't that be expected? Wouldn't that be expected?
Unexpected expenses, like, for example, your luggage or your shoe broke. So that's the heels or the soles, the soles of the rubber soles tear off, or you lost your phone. Let's say, for example, unexpected. Unexpected. You lost your phone, so you need to buy a new one. That's unexpected.
Right, KB lost his phone, right? But he got it back.
Oh yeah,
he got it. He sent me a message saying,
"Yay!"
He didn't get it back, but they found the phone. They found the phone, so they're probably gonna have to ship it to him. But
okay.
Shout out to him. It's an iPhone Super Max 18, whatever, Super Max Pro.
iPhone 17 Pro Max.
Yeah, whatever it is.
512 gig fully paid.
Yeah, I think the 18 is for 1,800
for
pesos.
next year.
$1,800, right?
Okay.
Right.
Anyway, so unexpected.
What other unexpected?
So
stuff?
one thing is that, for example, you lost your phone.
Okay.
Another thing is that unexpected that someone asked you to go out. Is that part of unexpected?
I don't think so, because you should have some going out money. But how about health stuff?
Yeah, I mentioned that.
I know. But I'm saying
healthcare.
But for dudes who come here, I'm telling you, you're not going to come here and not need some kind of healthcare.
Yeah.
You are going to need insurance. Shout out to Mike. Mike, what's his name?
Onstead.
Shout out to Michael Onstead, who provides insurance. Little free promo, a little free plug for Michael Onstead. But Michael Onstead's a cool cat. Shout out to Michael Onstead, who provides insurance. If you do come here, check out Michael Onstead, and you can get his
Messenger
and Messenger on Facebook for sure. Michael Onstead. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, even better, huh?
I know, right? Handsome, and then now 200% handsome. Oh,
okay. Thank you, sweetie.
Oh, you're welcome.
We're rocking today, huh?
Okay.
Anyway, come on, let's go.
So yeah, emergencies.
Okay.
Maybe you chipped your tooth, or
could be a whole bunch of dental stuff could happen. All kinds of stuff could happen.
And then suddenly you went on a trail, and then your blood pressure shoot up. You need to be rushed to the hospital or something like that.
Yeah,
so
heat exhaustion, right?
Heat exhaustion.
All kinds of stuff can happen. Man. The point is, I think a lot of dudes come here and they're not prepared.
They're just on vacation mode. A lot of them.
I was talking to Calvin yesterday, and he was talking about a lot of the mistakes he made when he came here, right?
Mm.
And I'm gonna point out the number one mistake, the biggest mistake I made. It just didn't cost me because, but when I came here, I didn't plan to stay here. It was a jump off because I was going back to China, right?
Mm.
But I ended up staying here, and I had no plan as to what I was gonna do for money, no plan at all. And that's what started the whole idea of making a YouTube channel. But I didn't plan this. This wasn't a master plan.
That's spontaneous
Yeah, it
lang.
was kind of more spontaneous. I just said, you know what, I think I'm gonna stay. I just think I'm gonna stay. I'm cool. I'm going back to China. I want to go through all of that. I'm in the second half of my life. I just want to chill. I want to chill, and I want to do something I enjoy doing. But I had no plan. And luckily, I'm able to fall back on my resume. My mother always said, if you go to a good school and you get some good
Yeah, I
grades,
agree.
you'll never have to worry about working again, about getting a job. So I was able to get a job, a fairly decent job, and take care of myself. And I haven't had to spend a savings. But most dudes aren't going to be able to do that.
Mhm.
Most dudes are not going to be able to do that because it's difficult to. You're not going to come here. You're probably not going to come here and get a job here. You're
Mhm.
going to have to bring a job from the West, whether it's an online remote job or something like that. So you've got to have a plan.
Mhm.
You have to have a plan.
Yeah,
Right?
and also just like I previously
Mhm.
mentioned, that a lot of guys who come here
Mhm.
plan for vacation mode, not
Mhm.
real life mode. You know, just like what you
Agreed.
said, you plan here. You initially your plan is to go on a vacation, but it ended up, you stayed here. You decided to stay here, so you only plan for a certain X amount of days or weeks.
Okay, we're gonna run off at the mouth the whole time. We're gonna let them talk, right? So look, you guys tell what's for you guys who are planning to move to the Philippines, wherever you're planning to go to, or for you guys who are planning to travel to the Philippines. What's your plan? How long are you staying? What's your plan? I mean, it ain't like you got to report to us. We're just
Mm.
asking you.
Mm.
Share your plan with us.
Mhm.
What's your plan? Are you making sure that you have enough money, that you have a credit card or whatever to fall back? Are you making sure that if you're coming here to stay, are you making sure that you have a plan just in case things go awry and you need to go back home,
Mhm.
things don't work out or whatever? What's your plan? That's what I want to know. We'll get into the comments
Okay.
real quick, and let's see. Anders is in the house, by the
Hello,
way.
Anders.
What's happening, Anders? We shout out Black Box, and Bama in the Philippines is up in here. Bama, what's going on?
And he said, "Thank you. Thank you to the person that gifted me the membership."
Absolutely, Bama.
Mhm.
And I think who did the membership last?
Obi-Wan.
It was I think it was Obi-Wan, Bama. So Obi-Wan, thank you for that. Bama, we welcome you to the fam. And I guess we shouldn't need to ask where you're listening from, right?
Alabama.
Right. Yeah, but we're at in Alabama. And how did you hear about our show? If you would be kind enough to tell us how you heard about our show and where you're from in Alabama. PB is in the house.
Hello, PB.
And PB said,
I'm moving there and I will assimilate to respect their culture.
half the battle. That's
Mhm.
half the battle. Man, if you guys come here, we were just talking about this yesterday. If you come here and you think like everything is supposed to speed up and
Mm.
things are supposed to be like they are at home,
I was talking. I'm
Yeah.
Filipino, and then
go ahead, talk. What are you doing?
I thought it was over. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
You gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna be okay.
All right, Black Box, hold on a second, man. All right,
We
go ahead,
got
brother.
you.
Go ahead.
Hey, you talking about planning to come over to stay.
Absolutely.
That's okay. First thing I tell people to do is start downloading apps.
Mhm.
Grab or ReadyPay, Wise, all those apps you're going to use to alternate getting money.
Mhm.
Get
Agreed.
get 2 or 3 different bank accounts.
Mhm.
Your military, go get USAA, go get maybe Federal Credit Union. Have multiple ways to get access to your money. I'm gonna have at least 3. I'm gonna have my main account.
Agreed.
I'm gonna have a Chime. I'm gonna have USAA or Navy Federal Credit.
Agreed.
Another thing is that if your budget works for you here, meaning that my rent on my stuff is way more than I'm ever gonna pay over there. My car note, my insurance,
Mhm.
everything I pay here, I manage, right? So my expenses is gonna drop by 35%
You hope so.
compared to what I pay here. I'm gonna pay maybe according to my budget, maybe 1,800 over there on average.
Maybe. Well, hopefully. But are you taking into account a woman? Just in case.
No.
See, they never take into account a woman, right? The people.
No.
Because that's unexpected.
Because I don't leave with my hands underwear.
I understand. Right? I understand.
But certain things happen, and unexpectedly.
No,
things happen.
It only happens. It only happens if you let it.
But when your eyes crossed, and then she.
No. Okay. See, you gotta have willpower.
Okay.
Will Robinson lives here. So you gotta. That's the thing I tell you. You gotta have a structure.
You sure need to.
You don't deviate on a plan. I'm not saying women ain't a part of it. The problem is that there's a time and place for everything. You get your structure first and see how it works. Have your backup, your contingency plans first, and spend a couple of months before you start going ahead looking to get your little action going on.
A wise man once said. A wise man said, "Everybody got a plan until they get punched in the face with that coochie."
Punched in the face, but believe me, ain't nothing gonna hit me like that because I am not one of them dudes that start.
Everybody got a plan until they get that first tune-up.
Believe me, dude. Believe me, I do not. I'm not one of those dudes that fall into that mess. I am not one of those guys.
You guys heard it here first. You guys heard it here first. Remember, this is Black Box talking.
Right. You can come and watch me on a daily. Ain't nobody coming up to me and follow me.
Okay, but just a piece of advice, you still need to in case.
Just in case.
Just in case. Because you can't stop love from happening.
Black Box, if I see you on the street with a sign, I'm gonna still help you, brother.
The thing is, no, because the thing is, I'm not gonna come over there with money just save you. I'm gonna look like that.
Right.
I got money coming in.
We
I got
playing,
attention
brother.
and everything else. Yeah, I know. What I'm saying is you. I'm not discounting falling into a situation with someone.
Right.
I'm not discounting that. What I'm saying is that you don't go like I told you about the brother who got that woman pregnant. You had that you interviewed.
Right.
You don't. You're jumping into the deep end of the pool before you learn how to swim.
Right. Gotcha.
Play in the kiddie pool first.
Play in the kiddie pool.
I talked to a few people and I told them what I bring in. I don't want to, but they told me I'm in the top 4% of people bringing the money on a monthly basis over there. I said, really? He said, yeah. You can live in BGC at any place you want to comfortably. And I'm kind of giving it.
Sure.
I said, right. Dude told me. He said, yeah. I talked to P. She told me the same thing.
Right. I agree. Cool. I would concur with both of them. I don't mean to cut you off, but we got to get to other callers because it's the board.
No problem. Like I said,
two pieces of game. Game number one.
Right.
I think you probably can afford BGC. I think you probably can afford BGC for sure, but live beneath your means. Come here and live.
I get what you're saying. You live. You don't try to live with. You only got dimes off your pocket.
Yeah.
You live comfortably, but not over your means.
For sure.
Right?
For sure.
But I'll let it go. What I'm saying, you have multiple sources of income.
Absolutely.
You get together with Michael Onstad. Is already talking to him. You get all your apps together. You got 2 phones. You get a phone for the Philippines. You have your American phone.
That's what I got
here, and you don't carry that with you. You keep your American phone locked away in your condo. You carry your Filipino phone with you because if it gets stolen, all your important stuff on your American.
Right. So it seems like you got a good plan.
You keep your passport at home too. You make copies of it, put it in your pocket.
Get a passport card. Keep the photo. Just take photos of your passport on your and keep it on your phone.
And keep it on you.
Not just on your phone. Not just on your phone, but you upload it to your drive. Very.
Well, or if you're going to get your passport renewed, get a passport card, the ID as well.
Yeah.
Paper.
Good call. Good call.
And then, right. I know other people are going to ask, so I'll get off. All right, brother.
Okay. All right. We appreciate you. I'm not trying to kick you off, but we're just trying to get as many calls as possible. We love you, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah, to be fair to everybody else.
Right.
Yep. All right, guys.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
All right. No, he's Black Box sound like he got a plan. Everybody got a plan until they get that tune up. As soon as they get that first tune up, then people.
We've seen it. we've seen
So
it,
many
we've
times,
heard it,
yeah.
yeah. And then
People
the
do
moment
some
they come
crazy
here,
things.
they talk to us before
Right,
they
yeah.
come here.
Oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna do this.
And then when they came here,
they get that girl.
Right,
they get that girl, and
then
things
poof,
go right. Yeah.
poof.
Things go south quickly, and no pun intended. Right. All right, Mo is calling. Hold on, Mo. We're gonna get you in, brother. Just a second. All right,
Hello.
Mo, talk to us, brother. When are you coming, man?
Mo, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, when you coming, man?
I tell you, I can't. I won't be there. I won't be coming to 2028.
To 28. Okay. Well, hopefully knock. Now, let me knock on some wood. I'll still be here. Yeah. Let me knock on you. You knock on the wood. Right.
To visit, but I'm coming to retire, and what? So I'm 60. Mm-hmm. So say now, that'll be 2024, 2032.
So it's gonna be a hot minute. I'm gonna have to go to Bermuda before you come here. I've never been to Bermuda, so
I come to what is it? California, North Carolina,
South Carolina. I'll be in South Carolina. Absolutely,
South Carolina. Yeah,
absolutely. I'm gonna do a meet and greet. I'm gonna try to do a meet and greet when I'm in South Carolina, and it looks like I'll be there either January or February. So I'll figure it out in the next couple of weeks, though. But I'll certainly let you know as soon as I know, though. Okay. But anyway, what you got on the topic?
Okay, for me, right? A lot of the apps that you guys have, like for like transfer money, they don't apply to Bermuda. So you know, those are the things I would have to work on. But for me, we have HSBC Bank. So what I'm doing right now is HSBC has a specific banking system called HSBC expats. So right now, I'm taking a certain amount and I'm investing, putting it in an investment account in Filipino pesos. So that will be my emergency fund. So by the time I get there, that's my emergency fund built up maybe, I calculated maybe a year's expense. So that will be put aside.
Right.
And then, you know, then I have some savings. So, you know, my dad always told me, always have 6 months to a year's expense filled up as an emergency fund.
Yes.
Have a separate savings, and then you have an expenditure account.
Yeah. I agree with that. I agree with that. Go ahead.
And for me, I know that when I get there, I want to, because I'm a bike guy. You know, I'm mechanically inclined. So I know I want to buy a scooter.
Right. I want to too, man.
You know, so I want to be mobile. I mean, I like driving. I've been to the Philippines. I'm driven there. So, you know, I might even change my mind. I've seen these small little campers online, like this little small, you know, so I might buy a small van camper and just travel around for the first year or two, you know what I mean, by myself and just explore the different areas that I haven't seen.
Nah, you ain't doing that by yourself. I'm coming with you. If I gotta hide in the trunk, I'm coming with you, bro. Yeah, I'm telling you, you ain't going by yourself.
Yeah, yeah, man. I'm very adventurous, man. You know, I haven't been to Chocolate Hills.
Yeah,
there's a lot of things I didn't see.
Right.
You know, so I'm planning. Let me back up. If the Lord spurs my life, that's my plan.
Right.
So I'm accounting in all my expenses. So I'm looking at in 2.5 years, I should have all my expenses and the things that I have allotted for, paid for, and taken care of. And the next 2.5 years will be nothing but backup for when I get there. More immediate things like
Cliff said, you gotta don't forget to include the price of condoms because you know they add up.
Yeah. Crack up with that one, man.
Might as well bring your own.
And bring, hey, let me put all y'all up on game. Bring your own. The ones out here, I'm just saying, they ain't gonna fit. They ain't gonna work. Yeah.
That's what Cliff said.
Yeah.
That's what Cliff said in one of his messages.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I didn't see it yet, but I'm putting y'all up on game. If you're trying to, literally choke the chicken, they ain't gonna work. They ain't gonna work. I'm just saying. Just putting y'all up on game.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
You have blood clot.
Yeah.
I'm also thinking I'm contacted my friend that's in Columba Laguna, and I might just invest in his bike business.
Okay.
You know, because I know how to fix scooters.
Right.
I know how to tune up scooters. You know, so investing in his business, maybe become a partner, but also he has interest of expanding in different areas. Like we might just start a little construction company, because I'm a mason, I'm a carpenter, I know about electrical, I know how to read plans, I know how to draw plans.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. So, you know, I get down there. Even though I'm going to be retired, I still want to be active and doing something. I just can't come down and just sit still. I'll be bored out of my mind.
That's me too. I feel you, man. I feel you. Thanks, brother. We'll get on to the next caller. We always appreciate you. You know the drill. Don't let it be the last time.
God bless you.
All right. Thanks, brother.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah. DC said the homeless Western throughout Southeast Asia is always tied to a local girl that drained their account. I'm telling you. Show me one story about some homeless dude in the streets here in Manila or in the Philippines, period, or in Thailand that has nothing to do with a woman. I guarantee every damn story has to do with some woman draining his account. And I'm not putting it on the woman. I'm saying half the time the dudes aren't smart. They're not smart. 100. They trusted some girl they pulled out of a bar, right? And they're given some. Everything is good. Everything's on paper. Everything is drawn out, planned out, until they get that first tune-up. They get that first tune-up, and everything, all their plans go out the window. You see it time and time. Anyway. Okay, let's get through the comments, and then you got your next point ready.
Yes.
All right. Hold on. So Ronnie Wright said it's cheaper to pay for play than buying iPhones and bags and this and that. Ronnie, I'm not mad at you, bro. If that's what people want to do, if you know that you ain't trying to get into a long-term relationship and you just want to pay to play, I'm not mad at you. I recommend it. I mean, just be safe, be smart and be safe, and wrap things up. It's much cheaper. I'm telling you, if you don't get involved with a woman, especially a woman who has a bunch of kids and all of that, you're going to save yourself a ton of money. But most of the time, I think most of the cats that come here, they're going to end up, whether you want to or not, you're going to end up involved with, likely, with a woman who has children. It's very, very likely. So it's the cost suddenly goes up. Yeah, you think, I'll just pay for me and her. No, it's not going to work that way, bro. Yeah, you're going to get wrapped up in the kids going to like you, and because you're Santa Claus to them, right? And the kids going to like you, and you're going to like the kids, and you're going to start.
You end up falling in love with the kids. Yeah, you're going to fall in love with the kid.
You might fall in love with the kids more than her. I'm just saying. Anyway, okay. DC said the Philippines ain't cheap. It's more affordable. It's just more affordable than the West. I agree. I agree. I think it's inexpensive to live here. Even here where I live, the condo is very, very nice, but it's not cheap. It's definitely not cheap. But if I lived and paid the same money here that I paid at home in California, man, there would be room for 20 people. There would be room for 20 people. And you're talking $2,500 to $3,000 a month
just for rent.
Yes. I mean, can you imagine what you would get if you paid that for rent here?
Oh yeah.
The space.
3 bedroom.
3.
3 or 4.
Quit. Yeah, quit.
3 or 4 bedrooms.
You would have a
mansion.
A palace. Yeah, exactly. But why would you need to live that?
Yeah.
That's and I think the other thing is a lot of cats come here and they think
they always convert.
They always need to live at the same. I need to live. I have to live this certain way. For what? It's only you. You got to live in a 3-bedroom place just because you can afford it. That doesn't make sense. One of the things, just come here and get a comfortable place, something that's comfortable, something that can fit you and maybe somebody else. and live there. Why you got to live in this big place? Who
Luxuriously.
you impressing, bruh? You ain't impressing nobody. You talking about living here for the rest of your life, and living on your pension or your savings or your Social Security. Right? You need to manage your money. Manage your money. People come here trying to live that life and impress people. It's crazy, right? Paco Midriff. Paco, remind me of where you're coming from, bro. I know you're not new to our channel. Welcome back to the fam. But remind me where you're messaging us from, if you please. And also, Paco, real quick, would you please let us know how you heard about our channel? This is a new thing we're doing. We're just trying to trace back, find out how people are hearing about our channel. Helps us in the marketing a little bit. Okay. All right. But Paco said, go ahead.
It's crazy that people complain about how women in our countries want nothing but money, then lead with their wallet for an ego boost.
It is crazy, Paco. It blows me away. It blows me. It's like, you know what it's like? I remember when my son graduated from the Marine Corps, from boot camp, and it was his first time, at least to my knowledge, it was the first time all the dudes in his platoon, all the dudes in his platoon wanted to go out to the strip joint, right? And I don't think my son had ever been to a strip joint. And so I, they all drinking, a whole bunch of young Marines drinking and talking crazy. And I drove him out to the joint. And man, my son lost his damn mind. Son, I'm not mentioning your name, but I only got one. But anyway, he lost his damn mind. And I mean, he's going to the ATM every 30 minutes, right? I mean, right. I mean, he was in heaven, because it was, the first time, right? And that's not even who he is. He's not that kind of, but he just, he saw the girls and his eyes just, got that big. And he was, here, take you. Yeah, you want some too? Oh, you want? Oh, you need some? Yeah, you want some too, right? I mean, he was just shelling it out and going back to the ATM. Next, I mean, he didn't drain his money, but they're young Marines. They had, they got spending money, a little money to spend, but same principle. People come out here and it's the first time, and they fall for this woman or that woman, and they get overwhelmed. They just get overwhelmed and start acting crazy.
They lose it,
right? Okay, let's get it in.
Okay, so Cliff said, Slick, he knows about the price of those condoms. You have to have them important. You can't wear the ones that the locals wear.
Nah, bro, you don't come here thinking you're gonna buy condoms, bro. Right? Let me just say, for certain people, it's not a good idea to come here and think you're gonna buy condoms from here, because they may not have the size you need. Just some game, right? Okay. I'll just say that, right?
Okay. So PB said, every time a conversation happens, it always goes full circle and returns to the cost and expenses.
It does, because it's a big deal, and you can't come here and not talk about what things cost, because it's important, because so many dudes that come here are living on their pension and on their Social Security, and so cost it matters a lot. So I totally agree.
Let me use that as a segue for our next talking point, because you
interrupted me.
Sorry, honey. No, because you're saying about planning, but you're only planning financially for yourself,
right?
And that's a big mistake. The many men save for themselves and maybe a girlfriend, and not for real life responsibilities. So go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'll let you finish. I'm just saying, I was one of them.
So they don't consider real life responsibilities, like number one, a Filipina having kids, and then number two, helping her family during emergencies, like legit emergencies. Now, school expenses if the Filipina has kids, healthcare, and unexpected obligations.
Or if she's in school. I mean, if you were a Filipino at a certain age, she might be in school, and she might
still taking up her master's or whatever.
PhD could be her bachelor's. Who knows? But I'm just saying, there's a reason. I mean, let's be real. You can say, I'm not going to give her any money for this, or I'm not going to. But look, why are you with her? Why is she with you? Why is she with you? I'm not going to use the phrase that that Calvin used last night. But I mean, come on. you're there to help make her life easier and better, and vice versa. So it's not like you're going to be able to avoid and say, oh, I'm not going to spend any money on her, I'm not going to do this. No, she's going to need, I mean, it is, whether you like it or not, it is a transaction. It is. I know people hate hearing that, but it is a transaction. In Chinese, they would say, 你给我，我给你, right? You give to me, I give to you, right? It's a transaction. You're going to have to do something for her too. That's why she's in this, right? Or else, why not? Why not? She can just find another dude, right? Find somebody else. Somebody's going to do it, right? If she's a quality woman, she's going to find somebody who's going to do it, right? So you're going to have to you're going to have to come out of pocket for certain things, and I think people don't plan for that. They don't really think about that. Okay.
Okay, so PB said, I don't know of any country where it is free to live.
No country, not that I know of anyway. There's some places in Italy where they actually pay you. Actually, there's a few countries where they actually pay you to come live there. But you're still, the life expenses still, right?
I read in Japan that they have like free houses, but it's a little on the eerie side.
No, they're not. What it is, they're old school houses.
Old school houses.
They don't have like strong foundations. They're made of wood. So in the case of an earthquake,
but there's a lot of earthquakes in Japan.
Yeah, I know. That's why do you think the houses are free? Right.
Duh.
Right. Exactly. Okay. Anyway, all right. Forney's in the house. What's happening, my Australian brother?
Hello, Forney.
What's happening, Forney? Let's see. Anders is in the house. Anders said,
less women, less blood pressure issues.
And staying out of keeping you out of the hospital, right?
Clip said, if my blood pressure goes up, she is the one that's gonna need to be rushed to the hospital.
All right, man. Me up. Robert Tatum, what's happening, Robert? Robert's in the house. Robert, remind me, please, of where you are messaging from, where you're watching from, and if you would also, you guys, if you're new to the fam, two things: if you comment or if you call in, just tell us where you're calling from and let us know, how did you hear about our show?
Yes.
How did you hear about our channel, right? If you
want to backtrack a little.
Yeah, we just want to find out where people are coming from, right? And give shout outs to those people that sent them over, right?
Yes.
Okay. DC said,
even the constant expenses of going to the immigration office. Yeah.
Calvin talked about that last night, right? About the cost of, maybe that was you.
You and me.
Okay, yeah, yeah. But I mean, just a simple going back and forth.
Put to the Grab, immigration, Grab ride, and then of course, while waiting, you're going to have some snacks.
Right, and you know what? Well, go ahead and keep talking. I'm gonna put people up on game real quick because people keep talking about Grab. People keep talking about Grab. I'm gonna put you guys on game real quick. You guys need this app. It's called InDrive. Yeah. This app is called InDrive, and let me get you guys up off of Grab, because InDrive is the app. It's better than Grab. It's about 2/3 the price. 2/3 the price. It is way better. The drivers are cool. The cars are nice. And anytime I can use InDrive instead of Grab, I will do it in a heartbeat. They come very quickly. I think it's better than Grab. I think it's much better than Grab. Use this. Don't use Grab. Use InDrive.
I mean, Grab could be an alternative.
Yeah, it can be a plan B, but use InDrive.
Yeah, right? But there's also other apps like Joyride Car, and also if you're just traveling by yourself or commuting by yourself, just take a motor taxi. It's faster.
But some people ain't cool on taking motor taxis though. I mean, I'm cool on it during the daytime, but sometimes those cats drive fast, man. Yeah, weaving in and out of traffic. And
you have to talk to them, because every time I ride a motorcycle, Kuya, we're not in a hurry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Slow down.
Slow down.
I'm trying to get there. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to actually arrive. Right.
I got 2 kids waiting for me.
Yeah. But at nighttime, I'm not dealing with no moto, nothing. Right. So anyway, InDrive, I'm putting you guys up on game. Download that app for transportation. It is better than Grab.
InDrive, this is pre-promo. Huh?
Right. I know, huh? Y'all MFs need to pay us. People give us some money, right? Hey, y'all free promo, man.
Free ride for 1 year.
Hook a brother up, man. Right? Richie, right? Anyway, okay, let's get back in, right?
Yeah, and good point.
Ronnie said you might need to be treated for STD.
Yeah, right? Because you never know that one time that I'm not gonna use it this one time.
Right? Yeah, you're gonna be on fire, Jack. I mean, she's gonna burn you to death. Right? You're gonna be smoking, hot and dripping, all of that. Right? You might be drip you might be on fire and then putting out the fire and then back on fire, right? Because she burned you and have you dripping at the same time.
Somebody call 911.
Somebody call somebody because I'm on fire and I'm dripping.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, but you might have to go to the hospital and get some treatment for any kind. You might need a prescription. I mean,
and also speaking of, like for example, you planned for, speaking of healthcare, you know, the first thing that you wanna make sure of is to make sure that that woman is safe and you're safe too before you do it together. No, so that also adds up to the expense.
Absolutely, absolutely. Isaac said, Phil Health is like 1,000 pesos a year, or is that the seniors rate only? Isaac, I think that might be the seniors rate, but don't quote me on that. Mike Olmstead would be the dude to talk to on that.
Yeah.
But I think that I would think that's the seniors rate, right? Okay, just my own.
Yeah, because to be honest, 110, 150 pesos for a regular person every month. 150 pesos every month is deducted to a
that's for Filipino citizens.
Filipino citizens.
Right. Okay. Okay. Pinoy Kuya said you can get Michael's info on all of Calvin's videos.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
And I think Gio's too. I think you can get Michael's info on Gio's videos. I don't think we put him in every comment in our description, but there's a couple of them where we shout him out and put him in our description. Michael Onstead is definitely the cat to go to if you're looking for insurance. Mike, I'll just send the check to my address. You got me. Anyway, no, Mike takes good care of us. Mike add some members. I've done some memberships, so we definitely appreciate that. And
Thank
return
you,
the
Mike.
favor, right? Raymond Smith said,
"That's why I'm retired and I got a pension and I don't have to worry about that every month."
Boom, right? You get your pension, your little Social Security, and but the thing is, you are set. I mean, your income is set, and you have to know how it's going to be spent, right? For all the cats that are coming here, and I think a lot of cats just don't account for the women.
Agree.
And the healthcare.
Yeah.
And the healthcare, right?
So Bama in the Philippines said, "We chose to live in the mountains and work towards being self-reliant as possible, but it's not for everyone."
Right.
Yeah, and a lot of times you guys have this idea that I want to live in the province because it's less expensive there. But you have to take into account that when you live to the province and you need to get something like supermarket and all that, it costs money to travel because in the province, all the things that you need will be in the city and not in the province. So you have to travel. So.
And there's one more thing too, that we just talked about this the other day. If you're out in the province and you want to get all that stuff, Ching just talked about traveling back and forth to the city. You think, well, I'll just travel there once a week. You can't, because you can't store all the stuff you need. You can't store it all. They ain't gonna have a refrigerator, a big ass refrigerator to store all that stuff in. It doesn't work that way. So a lot of people, they have the city thinking, right? They have the city or at home thinking, like, I'll just go shopping once a week and put everything in the fridge.
No, you can buy a big fridge.
Like, you're gonna have to buy a big fridge or a big freezer, like KB was talking about. He got 3 freezers.
Yeah, here you can buy that.
But where you gonna put it? Where you gonna? Yeah, I mean,
in your house.
Right. I'm just saying. People think about they're
how
thinking
they
of
live.
Western. Yeah, they're thinking of Western until they get out to the province and they're like, oh, this ain't gonna work.
Yeah, and mind you, when you're in the province, it takes about a minimum of 30 minutes to 40 to 2 hours just to go to the city and buy what you need.
A minimum
of 30 minutes and then maximum sometimes 2 hours just to go to the
okay.
It's far.
David Pryor said,
"I'm creating an old school PCS checklist prepared by ChatGPT before I come over after listening to all the content creators." What's a PCS checklist? Sorry.
I don't know. What's a PCS checklist? I mean, I can just from context, it's a checklist. Of
things that I do.
Things that I need to have.
Yeah, but I'm curious about
preparation. Something I don't know. But David, what's a PCS checklist? I mean, context says that's what it is, but I don't.
Yeah,
I'd like to know what the PCS
acronym means.
Yeah, what is it? Yeah, help us out, David. What's a PCS? What's the PCS on that? All right. Black Box said,
"I'll be starting a health plan with Michael a few months before I leave to come there."
Sweet.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the deal. Michael knows what he's doing. Michael knows what. I mean, a lot of cats. I mean, he's the expat dude if you come in here and you need a healthcare plan, he's the dude to talk to, right? Okay, go ahead.
Anders said, plan. I came to the US for school and forgot to go back to Norway. That was 35 years ago.
Right. What plan, right? Right.
Yeah.
But it's been a good life, though. Okay. Raymond said, I'm staying here for the rest of my life. I'm in Lapu-Lapu now, right?
Okay, so you're in Cebu.
There you go. Okay, Raymond. All right. Raymond, holla at your boy off cam. And I mean, because I only know a couple people in Cebu, but it would be cool to meet up with some cats when we travel to Cebu.
Yeah,
it really
there are
would
a lot
be.
of,
Yeah. Holla at your boy, man. Hit me up.
In Cebu.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Joey Jover, my main man from the Philippines, my brother from another mother in the Philippines, right?
Wow, in one breath, huh?
Yeah.
Joey said, I suggest you move here in the country. It depends on your preferences. City life may not be for you, and province are your good option. There's pros and cons, so plan accordingly.
Good
advice.
Yeah, definitely good advice, right? Okay.
Raymond said most people that go home is because their money ran out and they don't have a pension. Wouldn't that be a fair statement?
I think that they probably don't have a pension. I think a lot of people they thought they had money saved up and they thought it was going to last. They thought it was going to last, but then when they got here, I'm telling you, they got hit. They met a woman and they started spending money on the woman. And they've learned the money is going to run out, and they didn't have a plan. They thought the money was going to last for 3 years. Here's the thinking: I got this money saved. I'll live my life for 3 years, and in the meantime, I'll come up with something to make money, right? I'll figure out something in 3 years. But then a woman enters into the equation. They start spending money on her, and 3 years becomes a year and a half.
Yeah.
Right? Quickly becomes a year and a half because she got kids or she's got her whole life or her family. And boom, next thing you know, and when the money starts running, you see the money start running out. And so you start saying, what do you start saying? No, I can't. Sorry. Right? And then what a surprise. She dips. What a surprise. What? She left me? What? Why did she? Because she left me of course she did. Of course she left you because you don't have no more money. You can't give her nothing no more. Right? So she's off to the next dude and your ass is in the streets. I think that's what happens a lot of the time. Okay?
Yeah, and adding to what you said, some men think they're ready for a Filipina until they fall in love with a Filipina who comes with a whole life ready. Like, fall in love. You can't choose who to fall in love with.
So, my mother used to say that.
Yeah, you can't choose who to fall in love with. And then, of course, you can't just disregard the fact that she has children. It's not that you can just, I'm just going to take care of you and not take care of the children.
Right. Yeah, them damn kids. Yeah. Keep them damn kids away from me. It's just me and you, baby. It's not going to work like that.
Yeah. So if you only save for you, you're already behind.
You're way behind, right?
So Bama in the Philippines. Thank you, Obi-Wan. I'm from Alabama. Been living in the Philippines for 6 years. We live in Antipolo, Nueva Ecija. So it's for the north. North. It's north. But it's not the same Antipolo in Rizal.
It's not the one? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's in Nueva Ecija.
Like way up north in Luzon?
Yeah. Before Baguio.
Oh, really? Oh, that would be cool.
So Nueva Ecija, it's like the rice capital of the Philippines.
Oh, that's where all the
rice fields.
Oh, nice.
Remember
when
you saw that?
Yeah, I want to go there.
Super hot in there.
Excuse me.
Super hot and always typhoon.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to go there. Okay.
But it's nice there. Right. Mr. said the plan is to get a passive income established in the States and an online income. Having those working together simultaneously on top of some good savings is the plan.
If you guys are thinking about a passive income online, I would strongly and I really hate Ching is always plugging me to do for consultations.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you, you might should get a consultation set up with me if you're thinking about a passive income or some things that you could do online or remotely. Possibilities. You should book a consultation with me.
Yeah.
Trust me, you will save more money. Guaranteed, you will save more money than you spend booking a consultation.
Yeah, because a lot of times it requires time. When it requires time, of course, you need to get something out of it. And I think your insights are so valuable.
Thank you, dear. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Book a consultation.
All right. Okay.
Anyway, Paco said, getting my life and health insurance clientele up to have a steady income.
Okay. So, right, building his clientele right now. Okay. Right.
Okay. So DC said to PB, we all have to adjust to Southeast Asia, which moves at their own pace.
I think, man, that's a big adjustment.
Yeah.
I mean, people don't underestimate. People don't understand how big of an adjustment it is. I mean, it is.
It is.
You got to have the right mindset.
Yeah. Because when people are in front of you, when you're walking and people are in front of you, they walk at their own
They're Sunday
pace.
walking. You know, they're
even
Sunday
if it's
walking.
not Sunday.
Yeah, and then people take up the whole
sidewalk.
like nobody else is around. You got to come here with the right mentality, man. It will really mess with you. I've talked to a few people that just couldn't take it. They couldn't take. They're like, I gotta get out of here. Yeah. I gotta get out of here. Yeah. Okay. Naps is in the house. Nap said, my plan is to visit the Philippines for 6 months to evaluate if I want to move there for retirement.
That's
Naps, I think that's a great call. I think that's a great call. Don't move all your stuff. Don't sell all your stuff. Come out here for 6 months. You know, put your stuff in storage or whatever you got to do. Come out here for 4 to 6 months. See if you like it. I think 6 months is adequate time to evaluate, figure out, is this for me or is this not for me, or maybe another place.
At least adjust to the culture first.
Absolutely, absolutely. Jerome Payne is in the house.
Hello, Jerome. Let us know where you're watching from, and also how do you learn or hear about our channel.
How did you hear about our channel? Welcome to the fam, Jerome.
Hello, Jerome.
How many? You want to say it one more time? Third time's a charm.
Because you know, when you greet them, I also want to greet them. Right? Yeah. It's something personal.
So take it.
Hi, Jerome.
There you go. All right. Okay. Third time's a charm. All right. Just in case he didn't get the first two. All right. All right. But Jerome said, plan to be in the province for 3 weeks at the end of January. I invested with my girl's aunt, so I will have a little money when I get there. Okay. But I'm bringing extra cash. Please bring the extra cash, Jerome. I want to see the Mall of Asia. We was just there yesterday and plan to spend the whole weekend because it's a big place. There's lots to see. What? I know you. I know. I hinted. Go ahead and say what you want to say because I know what you're going to say.
Yeah, Jerome.
Jerome, hold on
Okay.
before you say it.
Give a disclaimer.
Jerome, we remember this. You guys just remember this. We're all about you guys. We have this show. We do this show to help you guys. So when we say nobody's coming at you, nobody's no shade or nothing like that. We're just trying to put you on game and prepare you.
And I'm saying listen you because I'm Filipina.
Listen to somebody who's from here. Go ahead, honey.
Okay. So number one, how long have you been together? You and your girlfriend have been together. And
just say what you want to say.
Okay. So you don't please don't trust anybody with your money, especially if you don't know them or you haven't vetted them well enough.
Oh, I vetted them. I've known her online for about.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't.
Jerome, we hope it works out well. But whenever I hear somebody say I invested in anything in the Philippines, immediately my Jedi senses start tingling.
Yes.
Immediately my Jedi senses go crazy because I start worrying.
I'm not saying that Filipinos are not trustworthy, okay? We just want to let you know that there are certain situations that's happening when it involves money.
Yeah, you're hearing it from the horse's mouth. No matter what channel you go to that's in the Philippines, they're going to say the exact same thing. And as my father used to say, what did he used to say?
You won't learn anything that doesn't cost you money.
And everybody can't be wrong.
Yes.
Right? Right. I never learned a lesson that didn't cost me money. Right.
Money is the root of
we got you. Yeah, of all evil. We got you. All right, you ain't on the pulpit now. Take it easy. All right. We're just looking out for you, Jerome.
Oh, yeah.
That's all, right? Okay. Obi-Wan said, I'm planning for 6 months I'm planning for 6 times. Yeah. Go ahead, sweetie.
I'm planning for 6 months too, Naps, to see if I like the area I'm in.
I can't wait till you guys get here. Actually.
Yeah, I'm excited for you guys.
Because I think they're talking about going to Cebu. Right?
It's going to be a riot.
That would be three. That would be three.
OP1, Black Box, Naps. Is it Naps?
And then Raymond.
Raymond Smith.
We
How about drop by
right?
here in Makati
Yeah,
first?
well, we go to. There's 5 of them out there. We go to them. Right. Anyway, go ahead. So Ronnie said, when your belly's full and your balls are empty every day, things might change. I'm telling you, things might change for you. They change so quick. Jess from the house. What's up, Jesse? What's happening?
Hello, Jesse Moore from the Bay.
From the Bay. All right. David is in the house too. Bama said, I spent 10 years planning my move, right? You got to plan meticulously.
Always, every day, I say this to the boys.
What do you say? Tell us what you say to the boys.
Every day, failing to prepare is preparing to fail.
Who said that?
You did.
No, I didn't say it. I said it, but I didn't invent it. John wouldn't say
it. But this is all. Every time we leave the door, I tell the boys, what's the motto? Failing to prepare is preparing to fail. Good job. Be a leader. Be good. Love your mom. That's it. I love you all.
Dave said, Richie, you beat me to it, right? Okay. All right. Sorry about that, David. I think stole your thunder there. Sorry, brother. Let's see. And let's see. DC said, where's he lived abroad before? Okay. I'm not sure who he is, right? We might be behind in the comments a little bit. Where are we at? 10:22. We're about 40 minutes. Okay, let's get cracking.
40 minutes.
You get your next thing ready, right? Raymond said, you're gonna pay more on gas if you get a car. I don't think most people should get a car. I'm just a firm believer in that, right? Yeah. Gas went up, and depending on location, electric is the highest in all of Asia, right?
Yeah,
and that
especially the AC.
Is definitely true, because my AC stays on, bro. Stays on, and I'm doing about $3,500 a month on my AC, right? So $3,500 a month is about $70. About $70 a month in your AC for sure, right? But mine stays on. Joy said, yeah, and you need a backup plan. It's not guaranteed. I'm telling you, fellas, you'll be overwhelmed if you fall into a Filipina if it's your first time. Joey, we're trying to tell them. We're trying to, Joey. It takes people like you. It takes people like Luca. It takes people like Miss Rhoda, like Cheng, like all of the Filipinas here to tell people, and it still doesn't matter, because once they get that first tune-up, everything changes. Everything changes.
You're in euphoria.
All their plans go out the window. Right. All right, but we'll keep telling them. We'll keep telling them, because someone's gonna listen.
Yeah. Right? Before they come here, they will say, "Oh, I got a solid plan." But the moment they experience everything, their new motto is YOLO. You only live once.
You only live once, right? You go big or go home, right?
Yeah.
Right. Whew, don't get me started. Okay. Anyway, all right. Fournier said,
we are in year 3 into our 5-year plan to move there. We'll be semi-retired when we will float between Philippines and Australia for work, then fully retired at 60.
That's a good plan. But see, the Australian cats got it made, because they're not far from here, right? They're not far. How far is Australia from here? I think it's like a 7-hour plane ride.
I'm not sure.
It's like a 7-hour plane ride. So they're not close either, I guess. But they're still a lot closer than we are in the U.S. So it's not. I mean, it's more convenient, fairly more convenient, right?
Yes.
DC said the worst thing a person can be is as boastful as P Daddy, and you know what? P Diddy. Sorry, he changed his name a few times, right? But yeah. I'll leave that alone. But DC, I absolutely agree with you, bro. I absolutely agree with you. Let's see. Joey Jover said, yeah, they will all fall for it, but they just it's hard to see. It's hard to watch.
Filipino or not, Filipino or foreigner, you will all fall for it.
They know what these women are smarter than a lot of dudes think. They're smarter than a lot of dudes think. They have a plan. They know what they are doing, right? All right. Let's see. Okay. DC said passport card and the passport has different numbers. That's interesting. DC, I didn't know that. I didn't know. I don't have a passport card. I just have a passport.
I'm wondering what a passport card.
It's a card. It's literally like a card.
A PVC card.
Yeah. It's like an ID
ID.
card, yeah, but it's a card instead of your whole passport. I didn't realize they have different numbers. Thanks for that, though. Okay,
Thank
always
you.
good to have information, right? Black Box says, plus have savings just in case things don't work out. You can go home. Absolutely. I mean, what the one thing I had going for me when I came here is I had a decent savings that I knew was going to last me for a while, right? I knew it was going to last me for a while, so I didn't need to worry about anything for quite a long time. But a lot of cats come here and they have a set savings, and they really think that savings is going to last them for 2 years or 3 years or something like that, or 5 years, and they don't realize that once you get a woman, they don't understand how quick that money is going to go. Now you need a bigger place. Now you got to buy twice as much food. Now you got to buy food for kids. The money starts going a lot faster.
Right. And also, I remember this because when you propose a plan, you always have a contingency budget or contingency plan. That's what I just want to share that. The actual expenses, but you always need to put aside at least 5 or 10% contingency plan. Just sharing.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. David Pryor said I added extra food by 200 purchasing aircon. What's air conditioning and solar power generators 1,200 after listening to some content creators as well.
That's a good one.
That's smart. That is smart.
Yeah, because a lot of more and more people or more and more households here, they have this exclusive solar power panel, and then they have an outlet, and then that's where they plug the AC because the AC is the highest in consumption when it comes to electricity.
Oh, by far.
Yeah, so that's a smart move.
And make sure you get what you call the refrigerators.
Inverters.
Inverter refrigerator.
Your appliances, mostly inverters, microwaves, fridge, and all that.
And Middle Boy is here. What's up, my man? What's happening, brother? It's always good to have you in the house. Big Al in the Philippines is here.
Welcome back, Big Al.
Hey, what's happening, Big Al? Big Al, so you want to read his comment?
Yeah, exactly 3 years ago, I arrived in Manila, now living in Kalinga, Luzon. Wife and I celebrating tonight with candlelight dinner. Hey, happy anniversary!
Happy anniversary to Big Al in the Philippines. Nice to hear you celebrating. You guys still together. Seem pretty happy overall. If he wasn't happy, he wouldn't be writing this, right? So he must be doing pretty good. Big Al,
candlelight
congratulations
dinner.
To you, right? Nice candlelight dinner, right?
And then, the song I'm singing? Lady in Red.
Anyway, man.
That's the song that comes into my mind when you're at candlelight dinner.
I ain't thinking about Lady in Red.
Not yet. You're already fast forward. I'm still in the candlelight dinner.
You're still eating food, huh? Right. Okay. Can you read the comment, please?
Joey said, yes, that Sir Richie was pointing. I have some backup plan. Some foreigners here deep dive head first that some of them get broke. Not just
telling people, man. Exactly. I mean, we should put Joey up on the pulpit and have him just say, dude. Right. All right. This might be Jerry. All right. It's Richie Rich and Ching on the phone. Who's calling in?
This is Larry. I finally got it straight.
Hey, Larry, what's happening, man?
Hello, Larry.
Hello, Chang.
How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, what you got on our topic, my man?
What I was trying to say last time, I was in the Philippines and at the end of February to the end of March. I say the Filipino that I've met, we've been FaceTiming for like 3 years before I decided to come see her. And I know that a lot of things were going on in the Philippines. But when I decided to come over there, a month before I decided to come over there, I sent her $1,000 because I didn't want to travel with that money because I heard a lot of things be happening when you're traveling alone. But when I got there, she had paid her cousin to rent the car and pay him to pick me up at the airport. I was planning on going to the hotel to live, but she invited me to stay at her house. And getting to her house looked better than mine. And I live in America.
Mm-hmm.
But her sister worked abroad, so that's how they got established. But after that long flight, I went to take a shower. When I came out, she was sitting at the table, and she had money sitting on the table. Well, you know, $1,000 is 58,000.77 in pesos.
Mm-hmm.
Used $1,000 to pay her cousin. She had 48,007 and some change on the table. I said, "What's that for?" She said, "That's your money."
Where's she at now?
She's still in the Philippines.
Y'all still together?
We still together. I said, "What I son her."
I was about to say, if you ain't still together, you better keep her. Somebody gonna get her.
Oh no, I still got it. When I son her, she didn't touch none of it. Mm-hmm. When I came out the shower, she had it on the table, and she was saying that was your money.
Larry, I hope everybody. Sorry. I hope everybody just heard that story. Larry, very few women are gonna do that. So I hope everybody hears that is the Filipina you're looking for. That's the one. All right, please continue.
Well,
sorry about that.
She lived in the province, 4 hours from Manila. 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
But the longest I was there, when I left, I still had a lot of money left over. She would not allow me to spend any money. She would spend what she had.
She's investing. It's
Yeah.
a good start. That's a hell of a good start. That's for sure. Right. So Larry, what's your plan? Are you moving out here? Are you coming out here? What's your plan, brother?
I want to come out there to live.
Mm-hmm.
But she said that she wanted to come to America and stay for 2 years. And then if I still decide that I want to live there, she will come back with me.
Oh, okay.
But she wanted to come and experience, America, just to see how it is. But she don't really want to stay, but it depends on me.
Got you. Okay. The story a lot of stories start off good. There's always a catch. Just be careful. Mm-hmm. She sounds like a good one to start with. But
just keep Larry.
Go ahead.
Just keep your radars up, and just keep vetting. Don't trust fully. Yeah, I mean, you can trust her in terms of money. It's a good start based on your story, but you still need to keep your radars up, because one thing is keep your radars up.
But hey, you always want somebody who is willing to invest in the relationship. But remember, when we invest, we want an ROI.
Yes. But the only thing that bothered me a lot of time, I know, like I said, I can deal with it, but Philippines that I've noticed, they're very sensitive.
Oh, yeah. You still there? We got you.
I'm still here.
Okay. All right. You said they're very sensitive.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, we still talking. I'm planning on coming back over there in probably the end of January or the end of February.
Oh, okay. Well, look us up, Larry. When you get in here, before you come. Holla at your boy. Let us know when you're coming, and we'd love to sit down with you for a little bit and entertain you and chop it up with you a little bit.
Yeah, because the main thing is her brother's supposed to be coming back from Saudi Arabia. He should be there now.
Right.
And her sister's supposed to be coming back from Singapore in March.
Oh, they're gonna have the whole family there when you get there.
Yes, that's what I wanted.
Okay.
But then when I told her that, it seemed like she got quiet because she wanted me to come at the end of February.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to work things work things out with her. And I see the way she's looking. I say, what? And one thing I noticed, like I heard that Jane was saying sometime, I heard with other shows I've seen, when you ask them what you think is, then they'll say nothing.
Nothing. Why do you think they say nothing? Why do you think they say nothing, Larry?
A lot of times they can't explain their stuff, or they don't want to talk about it.
Jane, why do you think they say nothing?
We don't want to talk. We don't want to talk about it.
Why not?
Because we're confrontational for the most part, and we want you to ask them more, or we're not ready to talk about it.
They're not ready to talk about it, or most of it's because they're not ready to talk about it, and a lot of times because they don't want you to know what they're thinking. A lot of times they don't want you to know what they're thinking, but they're thinking. Believe that, right? Larry, we wish you the best of luck. Definitely look us up when you get here. I would love to meet you and sit down and chop it up with you, my man. It's the second time we got a chance to talk. Our third time, I guess, actually. So I'm glad we got through this time. And
Larry, by the way, where are you calling from?
New York.
Is it? Because sometimes the number is the same.
No, but he's from New York. I already knew that, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
and how'd you learn from our channel?
Yeah, that's a good question. How'd you learn about our channel? How'd you come across our channel, Larry?
I watched a lot of YouTube left, and I kept seeing. Then I seen one of the tops that you always having. You know about the Philippines, people been having bad experience, but I didn't come over there like most people. They just travel over there, but not getting in contact with anybody first.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So we just came across YouTube.
Right. He came across on his feed, right? All right, Larry, we appreciate you calling in. Definitely don't forget to hit us up when you know you're coming, when your plans are solid, okay?
When I plan on coming, I'll give you a call.
Sounds good, brother. Sounds good. Appreciate you calling in, man. Take care now.
To you too.
All right.
It takes 3 seconds. No.
Right.
Sometimes the lag,
difference. I was sold at first when he said the money was back, right?
It's
money is back. I was like, oh, that's the one. That's the one. But then, I wonder if the audience, picked up on what I'm thinking, right? Because as soon as he said, right, what did you hear? I'm not. Okay. I ain't gonna feed you. What made your Jedi? What made you intend to go up?
She said she wanted to go to the U.S. Right. So yeah, a lot of time. Yeah, that's the ROI. She wanted to go to the U.S. So. Right. I mean, there's nothing wrong.
But she's building the trust. She's building the trust, right? And maybe we're complete. I hope I'm completely wrong, right? But she's building the trust, right? I want you to trust me. Look, you can trust me. You got all your money back. Look how I am, right? But
for 2 years, a lot of things can happen.
A whole lot of stuff, right? But look, will not be the last time I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I would love to be wrong on that occasion, right? All right. Okay, let's go ahead. Andrew said
U.S. passport can now be stored in the wallet on Android phones, I believe.
Oh, wow. Anders, is there an app for that? Hook us up if that's true. I would love to know that. Is there an app for that?
Yeah.
How do you store it on your phone? And because I just take a picture of my passport photo picture or whatever, and that works for me. But that would be super cool. That would be very cool, right? Okay. Cliff said, at least everybody knows that I'm crazy, right? But if I made you smile, it's worth it. Cliff, you always make me smile. You always make me smile, brother. Yeah, Cliff, Cliff is one of the people. I mean, there's lots of people. This last week has been a good week for us, right? We got to meet with KB. We had a good time with KB and his girl. Had a good time with Cal and Miss Marilyn. After this, we get to meet with Miss Des, and we had a good time. Don't forget, we had a good time with Jeffrey Thompson
and
CJ and the week before Justin. We got to hang out with Justin. It's been a pretty good couple weeks.
Busy but productive.
Yeah, exactly. So Cliff, you make me smile. We're looking forward to spending time with you, brother. All right, who we got here? All right. Okay, let's take this call. Let's get this call in. Hold on a second. All right, Richie Rich is on the line. Who's calling in?
This is Speedy, man. Kenny from Florida. I ain't been on for a while. I left you a message because I was sick.
What's
But
happening,
I'm
man?
trying to watch you guys.
What's going on, bro?
Man?
You doing all right?
Man. Yeah, now I'm about 85% better because I have a brain injury. So I had a setback in January that lasted to June, stuttering and everything.
Right. I'm sorry.
But
You sound
I'm good now.
Yeah, you sound good now.
Yeah. What? Oh my God, brother! I'm human again.
I'm glad to hear you're recovering well.
Right. It feels good.
I kept my word though. I made the candles. They wrapped up for y'all, so I'm hoping to be there in November. I got yours and I got Chang's. It's all set up, wrapped up with my girls.
We appreciate you.
Nah,
man.
no worries, man. We already spoke. We want to come meet y'all both, hang, chop it up. But in reference to what Larry was just saying, it's true. You got to have a backup plan. Always got to have a backup plan, no matter where. If you're from the States, you always got to have something so when you fall, you can stand back up.
Absolutely.
Because if you don't, you're screwed no matter where you go on earth.
Yeah.
No
There's
doubt.
good people everywhere. There's bad people everywhere. There's cons everywhere.
Yeah.
Me, I did private. I'm a retired mechanical engineer. I used to work for the Doral hotels in the States, and I did private security for 200 movie stars. So I worked alongside law enforcement. So always being specifics and details.
Right.
Always. That was part of my job. I had to keep people safe.
Pay attention to details.
So I do the same thing. In everything, I did a lot of interrogations. So whenever I'm around, like the situation now, when I first started talking to my girl like a year and a half ago, almost a year and a half ago, even though till now, man, everything's P's and Q's. I listen to everything. And I never give like an indefinite answer. When I ask questions, still under interrogations, I'll ask it across a year, 5 different ways.
Exactly.
And if I don't get the same answer, you hiding something.
Exactly.
So I get a big bag of popcorn, I sit down and I watch the show. Because when people become complacent, they show you who they are. Little by little.
They let their guard down.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Yep. So, we've had three conversations, her and I. I'm a very soft-spoken dude because I got a bad temper, but it's always under control. 37 years of under control. So I told her, when I get extremely angry, you really can't hear me talk because I talk so low because I'm trying to stay under control. And don't scream and yell because when you're going to have a conversation with somebody, it doesn't matter who it is. It has to be 2 willing participants to listen and talk.
Right.
Otherwise, you got one person yelling and the other one crying and everything goes to the shits.
It shall do.
But you don't. What he did, giving her the money, that was a good test. He's lucky he has a good one. I've had no problems with the one that I'm with. None. She don't take. She's not up to no game, but I still watch. And I let her know. When I discuss something with her, I tell her, I'm not going to tell you everything because it's like being in front of a perp.
Right.
And I'm interrogating. If I tell him what he wants to know, I'm never going to get no information. But if I tease you with a little bit and make you think you got me and I'm a target, you're going to open up.
Right.
And when you open up, I see you. Once I see you, I'll determine if I want to stay or go.
Yeah. They'll show you who they are.
A lot of guys,
they'll show you who they are. You just gotta pay attention. You got to ask questions and you have to listen and watch.
Listen closely. Watch with me because of my previous career. I watch muscle structure. So when I ask a question, cheekbones are going to tighten up before the mouth does.
Right.
And then they can't make eye contact. That means they're hiding and lying.
Right.
Now it's just, what's the next 3 questions to make them slip? Because they will slip. So I tell everybody, I'll act like a victim so you can show me what kind of perp you are.
Exactly. That's good game,
You
bro.
show me who you are. Yeah, bro. You can't go with violence. And a lot of these guys go out there blind. They don't study. I'm a guy. I believe specifics, details. Do your homework.
We preach that, bro. We preach it, but they don't.
Yeah. No, they don't. They go over there blind. And you know how many? You couldn't even guess how many videos I've watched of the Philippines entirely, and maybe like 60 of East Asia in itself.
Bro, half as much
across a year.
You watched half as many.
I got
as
800.
we've seen. We have seen them happen, bro.
I got 800 of them, and I'm like, man, these boys don't listen. What's wrong with them? Listen, you don't have to listen to everybody. Yeah, you guys always telling them, listen to everybody, and wean out the ones that make no sense.
Right.
Then get into the conversations that you're listening to, and pull out the necessary information.
Right. They
you don't
know,
have
bro.
to believe everything.
Right. You know what? They know, but they don't. I know they don't want to know. They just think, oh,
no,
it doesn't apply to me. She's different. She's this. She's that. My girl is different. But then it happens to them too, and then they have a whole bunch of this, that, and other to say about their girl when they knew what it was.
Absolutely,
the jump. They knew what it was. Anyway,
from the jump, they knew it.
Yeah. Anyway, but
they want to close their eyes. But listen, man, you guys, God bless. Keep on with the show.
God bless
and
you
we'll
too,
talk.
man.
Before I come down, I'll holler at you, my brother. All right?
Thank you.
Hey, take care, my boy.
It's glad to hear from you, man. Hey, it's glad to hear you sounding
like that. Take care,
that
pretty lady.
All right. Take care, man.
Yeah, man. I feel good. All right.
Sound
you
good,
too. Both of you have a good day.
All right. Bye now.
Thank you, brother. Bye. God bless. Stay safe, man. Bye.
Blessings back.
I like that. I like, I like, especially, I don't like nobody being unhealthy, but you know, when we have
people come back,
when somebody's been missing for a while, you're like, hey, what happened with, you know, and then they call back and you get to, and they sound, I like that. That's a good feeling.
Yeah.
Right.
And we appreciate because you kind of let us know that you're okay. You're
back in the family, man. You know, this is a good vibe. It's a good vibe. I'm just saying. Right. Like Cliff said, behind every broke man, there's a woman. I'm sorry, no shade on y'all, no shade on you, sweetie. But I'm a big believer in that. Behind every broke man is a woman, and with every broke man is a man who just wasn't thinking. He was thinking with the wrong head. He started making bad decisions. He started making a whole bunch of bad decisions, and it costs him, just like it does a whole bunch of other people. Right?
Act like women. Talk with their or decide with their emotions.
They start thinking based on emotions, right? Mr. Ray is in the house.
Hello,
he said,
Mr.
"What's up
Ray.
to everybody?" Right, Mr. Ray is up in here. What's happening, brother? He should be coming back pretty soon, I think, right? Larry Johnson said, "I go on Western Union and have funds transferred to me there." You guys, let me put you up on game one more time. Remitly is the way to do it. I don't know about Western Union. I don't know what the rates are, but I'm just gonna put y'all up on game. Remitly is, find me a way that's easier to transfer money than Remitly, and I'll listen. I don't think there is. I know Wise isn't bad either. PayPal is not bad, but Remitly is super easy and super fast.
And reliable.
Right. Just putting y'all up on game. So Remitly, let's
Remitly,
see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Free pub.
Right. I know. Huh? Yeah. Could y'all send us a check? Building people's stuff, right? But where's Remitly at? Hold on. I just want to show them the app.
The
what
logo.
It looks like. Yeah. Remitly is right. Where's Remitly at? Oh, right here. Remitly. That's the app right there. Remitly. Get up on that. Yeah. What?
They might show your
No.
Your info after you.
It's not gonna show my info.
Okay.
Yeah, be careful. But thank you. I appreciate you. Man. Right. Anyway, but let's see. Juggy's in the house. What's happening, Juggy?
Hello, Juggy.
What's going on? Jones is in the house. Jones 4334. What's up, Jones? Go ahead.
Girls travel from their province to some cities for one reason: money to send back.
That's
to
it.
Their families.
They're there for a reason. If they're from a province and they're in the city, they are there. And Jones, that is game, bruh. They're there for one reason only: to make money and send it back. So that is straight game, right? This is gonna be Jerry. All right, hold on a second. We'll get you in here, bruh. All right, who's calling in? This is Richie Rich.
Hey, what's up? What's up? This is Jerry, Young Fresh Global Travel.
We know who it was. We called you out, brother. We knew. What's happening? What's happening, Brooklyn?
That's good. Hey, I just actually want to, say shout out to y'all for, the emergency help that y'all did, man. I was just watching the video, I mean the YouTube that y'all have, and actually anyone who's listening right now, I want every one of your listeners, every one of your viewers to look at emergency help for typhoon victims, because I was looking at that and I was like, damn, you know, somebody from Brooklyn, New York, me who grew up, I didn't really have much. I know how important it is to, like, you know, have food, you know, like, or like, you know, growing up, we actually had a fire in a house, and, you know, the type of love that people showed me when,
right,
you know, we had our fire and stuff like that. Anyway, man, I just want to say, I just think that video right there, that was amazing that y'all helped the people in the Philippines. And yeah, I just really wanted to shout that out. And
thank you, bro.
the second, yeah, I think that is so special. Seriously, like that is like, I was like, wow, man, they actually really help people, you know, eat, and because that was a very bad time for the Philippines. So shout out to y'all for doing that, you know.
Thank you. And we couldn't do it without the
We
help.
could not do it without you guys. Could not do it without you. What's number 2? You said you got a number 2?
Yeah. So the second thing I wanted to, you know, kind of say is, you know, kind of stay on topic of what this is about, like making sure, you know, people come and have a plan in the Philippines. One of the things that I think people need to realize too is the Philippines has a lot of stuff available. Like, you know, I think you and Cheng talk about it all the time. We talk about, let's just call them the Costco's of the Philippines, right? Like you talk about the S&R, you talk about, you know, all the the landers and all this stuff. Now, you know, so when I say, like, people should have a plan, and I agree with it, absolutely, because if you want to live on a certain budget in the Philippines, like if you want to have certain type of whatever water, like they have Fiji water in the Philippines, they got essential water in the Philippines, but then they also have the local water in the Philippines too. So it just really depends. So when you have a plan, for, you know, for everybody who's listening, when you have a plan to come to the Philippines, know that the Philippines has some really expensive water and they got the real cheap water, and I'm gonna just leave it right there. So it just really depends. You just gotta plan and make sure you kind of make sure that, you know, you really plan, like, okay, how much money I'm gonna spend every month, you know, what kind of lifestyle I want to live. You know, do I want to live on like a, you know, on a high end budget? Do I want to, you know, eat TGI Fridays every night or something like that? Or am I okay with cooking? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Anyway, just want to say this is a great topic. Love y'all channel. Kate and I are always listening. I'm actually going to be in the Philippines again. I'm back here in New York, but I'll be back sometime in January. I was actually looking at some flights. I don't know if you noticed, Richie. I think you're from San Fran, right? Like,
from the Bay.
United has some cheap flights, man. I was looking at the whole month of February was like
I looked
4 or 5. Or I was like,
too,
am I
but there's a catch.
Right?
Yeah, there's a catch. You want to know the catch is? The catch is look how many stops. Go back and look.
I didn't even do that. Okay. I didn't even go into it. I just saw it. Like,
there's 3 stops. They stop in Guam, they stop in Palau, and they stop in Hawaii before you get home. Right.
Oh,
so, that's why it's that cheap.
No, I'm straight.
Yeah, exactly. I saw it too. I was like, oh, I'm cool, man, but nah, there's a catch to it. Yeah, but if
I'll be flying from New York, but I saw some advertising saying, "Oh, United has nonstop from San Fran," and I was like, "All right, cool." So I just looked at it, but yeah, man, I ain't trying to do 2-3 stops.
Exactly. No, the nonstop ones are cool too, but the nonstop ones are gonna cost you like $200 more. Yeah, trust me, I'm always up. I'm looking at the flight stuffs every other day. So I saw the same thing too, though. I saw the same thing. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you. And you know what to do, bro. Before you get here, let us know. You know we're gonna meet with you. You know we're gonna get together. So you know what it is.
For sure. All right, man.
All right. All right. Take care, brother. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
You too.
my dude. I mean, I keep saying this, but one of the coolest things about this channel is the people you meet. Yeah, there's gonna be some people you meet that you just might not really like.
Yeah, and I wanna say something like Calvin mentioned this last night, that one thing about having a YouTube channel is getting to meet people from all over the world. I know that our schedule is packed already,
packed, right.
and when you mentioned to me, hey, X, Y, and Z want to meet up, I want to put in some of that time and effort to meet this.
I wish we could meet with everybody, but it's the people. I really enjoy meeting up with people, especially when we met with somebody already, and then we get to see them again, like so and so's coming in town. Oh, cool, right? And we get a little hyped for it because we know this person. We got a thing with them, and it's a cool
and
thing.
we also know that they're on unlimited time, and they manage to fit us in their schedule. So I think that's really awesome.
Right. Okay, let's get back on topic, right? Paul K is in the house. What's up, Paul?
Hello, Paul. A lot of these guys won't make it here, says Paul, 2 years in Valencia with his 49-year Filipino widow with 2 boys, as we have a lot in common with Richie and Chang.
Right. Paul, we and we know things, but there is no substitute for what?
Experience.
There's none. There is none. And you can put people on game, you can say all this stuff, and people will say, "Oh, I got a plan," but we've been there, we've done it, we've seen it. And it sucks to have to see people. Sometimes it's like having your kid, and I'm not trying to say you guys are liking you guys your kids, but in a way, just the analogy. But sometimes you have to let people walk their own path and let them get hurt. My auntie used to say, you got to let people bump their own heads, and you got to let them get hurt. But if you care about them, you're just there to pick up the pieces. You're just there to pick up the pieces when they get hurt. And I used to take it personal when we first started. I used to take this so personal. I told you. And but you can't take it personal. You just gotta let people bump their own heads and live their own life and travel their own journey. But I agree with you, Paul. A lot of people, they're not gonna make it, but they don't know it. And you just gotta let them. You just gotta let them do it.
Yeah, adding to what you said, I think I understand why people don't want to communicate with us anymore. After doing some shall we call it mistakes?
Yeah, after making some mistakes that we told them about, and then sometimes you're trying to beat around the bush. Let me just say what you're trying to say. There's people who just won't even talk to us because they're kind of ashamed. They're ashamed, or they feel bad, or they're embarrassed because the same things that we talked about not doing, they came here and they did. And what happened to them is exactly what we said would happen, and exactly what you all say and other channels say would happen. And they're embarrassed to talk about it. And I understand that. But shade on nobody. Yeah.
We're not going to put you on blast.
Yeah, nobody trying to embarrass you. We still love you. I mean, it's just, we're all family. We're all family here.
We just want to know if you're doing okay.
Yeah,
that's it.
You gonna put his name out there? Because I know who you're talking about. But anyway.
I know that you know. And
I know that you know. You know that I know that you know.
Yeah.
I know you. You know I know you.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, I turned it off.
Yeah. So, Men's Daily, hello.
What's up, Daily?
California prices ain't no joke. We got people running from California to here in Missouri in the Midwest because it's so damn expensive.
It is expensive. It's crazy expensive. And this is another why I say, Daily, is come here and live below your means, because now you can. Now you actually can live below your means. You can put aside money. You can stack a little bit of chips, right? You can come here. You're paying $1,500 to $2,500 in rent there, or for a mortgage. You can come here and pay half that and live very nicely, very nicely. Even anywhere, even in BGC, you can live on $800 rent for $800 a month in BGC easily, and be in a very nice place. You don't even have to spend that much. Spend $600 on rent if you really want to live nice or whatever. But people trying to come here and live that life and show off and impress other people, you don't have to impress nobody but yourself.
Yeah, I
Come here and
agree.
impress yourself. Impress yourself by how much money you're saving and how much of your character you're showing, how you're looking, how you're feeling, how you're acting. Just impress yourself. Don't worry about impressing the women here or any of the other men here.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. What else we got? Isaac said, go ahead, baby.
Just out of curiosity, because I haven't read it yet and haven't heard it from the calls yet, how many people have marriage as one of the major or required pieces of their plan? Go ahead.
Yes, how many people?
How
I'm just
many
putting
people?
my hand up. I'm just putting my hand up.
Okay.
It's well, that's not true. It's not required, but that would be the goal. That would be the goal, but it's not absolutely required, right? If I met somebody and she said, if you said, I don't really want to get married again ever again, okay, I'm cool with that, right? If we could still do certain things, if we can live a certain life, I'm still cool with that. But that would be the goal for me, right? But I'm curious too, Isaac, because I don't know. I still believe in marriage if under the right circumstances. I still believe in marriage, right? Okay. Black Box said, I'm too paranoid. I'm always thinking about danger and STDs. Black Box, there's only a couple ways you can get STDs, bro. Right? But the danger, I don't know. I feel safe here. If you live in the right place, you ain't gonna worry about safety at all, unless you're out in the streets. If you're out in Poblacion, there's a bunch of stuff that can happen to you. A whole bunch, especially going back and forth to the ATM so you can get some more money.
Yeah. People are watching as you go to the ATM.
Absolutely. There's a bunch of stuff that can happen to you if you're out in them streets. But outside of that, you should be cool. And STDs, you have a lot of control over that, right? Okay. Harley is in the house, right?
You go.
Okay. Harley said magnums. Don't leave home without it. Harley, don't I know it, bro? And I'm not talking about ice cream, right? I ain't talking about ice cream because there's magnums.
Yeah,
Ice cream bars.
Favorite.
We're talking about different magnums. And Harley, let me tell you, brother, you ain't getting magnums here. If I just hit on something.
I know what you're thinking.
I just hit on something. Yeah, I bet you know what I'm thinking. Anyway, don't leave it. You guys come here with your own things, right? With your own things, because you're not going to get them here. You're going to need them here. But you're not going to be able to go to 7-Eleven or to Walmart and pick up certain things that you might need. Yeah, and the ones that are here are not going to fit you. Just saying. Okay. All right. Cliff said, okay, but before we get to what Cliff said, who's calling from Hawaii? This is a new call, I'm telling you right now. All right, hold on a second. We'll get you in here. Rich and Ching's on the line. Who's calling in?
Hey, Rich.
What's happening?
And Ching is beautiful. This is Double D.
What's up, Double D?
It's been a while, man. I watch you guys all the time.
Thank you.
Almost every day.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah. It's like checking out all the different vlogs, different channels. It's been turned into like a pastime for me.
Oh, thank you, man. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
So I know I told you the next time I would come to the Philippines, I would swing by, right? And unfortunately, I had so much to do.
Right.
I ended up coming into Manila, hitting up the embassy, and things didn't work out when I went through. So I had to extend my stay, then travel back to Manila, handle my business there. But everything worked out this time.
Okay.
I was able to get married.
Oh, congratulations!
And yeah, man, it was a beautiful, beautiful thing. I worked on that process for like a year and a half. And beautiful thing. My wife is happy. Her kids, her 2 children are happy. The entire family is happy.
Excellent.
The whole barangay is happy. I mean, it's just
actually not the whole barangay, bro. I'm a little disappointed. My feelings are a little hurt. You drove past us 3-4 times and you didn't say nothing to nobody, so I'm a little hurt. So.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna make it up to you. I promise I'm gonna make it up to you, because, like I said, I'm in and out of the Philippines now. Like it's almost like a job.
Commuting, right?
Until I'm able to arrange things and bring them here to Hawaii, I'm in and out. So I'll be back there in April.
Right.
And that's going to be a real big month.
Right.
Big month for the family.
Excellent.
And so
hey, which
this
island,
time when I come,
which island are you on? Real quick, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Which island are you on?
Luzon.
Okay.
Luzon. Yeah, I'm about 4 hours northwest.
Okay. And it,
on the west coast, on the west coast of the Philippines, and a little fishing village.
Got you. And in Hawaii, where are you at?
I'm on the Big Island.
Okay, got you.
Hilo.
Oh, got you. Okay.
Yeah, man, and I don't know if I told you this one of the other times, the other time I called in, but it was a family member that actually introduced me to her.
Okay.
He's here in Hawaii with me.
Shout out to him.
And I see him almost every day. And man, it's just the Philippines it's such a beautiful place.
It is. I agree.
There's a lot going on that a lot of people don't really understand just how vast the Philippines is and how diverse it is.
It's slow, but it's fast.
Place to place. I haven't even had a chance to travel the various islands yet.
Right. 7,000.
Because when I go, I go and hang out with family, and man, I'm covered like a blanket in the wintertime.
Right.
I don't have to worry about nothing when I come. I mean,
right.
Everybody from a 4-year-old bata to a 90-year-old Lola looks out for me.
Right.
And it's like family, immediate family, the neighbors.
They're all good people. They love to take care
of mayor married. The mayor married us in Botalan. And I would say the biggest city nearest us, Botalan is one city, and 10 minutes away from there is Iba.
Right. Zambales.
And so we're like an hour and a half from Subic.
Yeah, you're in Zambales.
Yeah, I went hiking up there.
Yeah, Zambales. Yes, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't do the Pinatubo trek though.
Right.
That's my physical my mobility would not let me do the hike.
Right.
To go up to Pinatubo. I wanted to do that, but the wife would not let me make that trek.
Right.
Okay.
So her son and her brothers, a couple of her brothers and stuff, they went up and checked that out. So I had them snap some pictures, man. I was like, yo, man, take care of me, man. Take some pictures like I was there.
Okay.
Your mama not gonna let me go up.
All right.
But it's I have such wonderful time when I come to the Philippines. I feel very secure. I've never had any issues. The biggest issue I probably would say would be leaving my mindset from the West.
Okay.
In the West.
All
Absolutely.
right, that's good advice.
It's tough.
LA.
It's tough. It's a lot slower here. It's a lot slower here. That's for sure.
It's a lot slower.
Yeah. You have to have a different mentality.
At this stage in life, slow is good.
Slow is good.
It's about relaxing and enjoying life, living life.
Okay.
In the Matrix, you are so busy all the time, you don't get a chance to really unwind and relax.
I absolutely
appreciate the life that you actually have.
I totally agree with you. We gotta run on this call because we got some other calls coming in. But we appreciate you calling in, brother. And next time you're in town, please look us up, man. Don't drive right past us. Give us a call, brother.
Yeah, no, I promise I'm coming through. I already told my wife.
Okay.
I'm coming. I'm gonna spend like a week in Manila just so that I can hook up with you guys.
Holla at your boy, my man. Holla at your boy.
And I'll get back to you. So you and Chang, y'all keep up this beautiful work.
Thank you, brother.
And I will catch you later.
Thank you, brother. We appreciate you now. Okay. All right, we all appreciate this. First call from Hawaii we ever got, right?
Yeah.
That's cool, right? Jeff Goldborn is in the house. What's happening, Jeff?
Hello, Jeff.
What's happening? Good to see you. Always good to see him, right? Okay. This comment from Raymond. See if we can catch up in the comments.
Okay, so Raymond said, I'm dating a woman already in school. She getting ready to graduate to be a teacher, and I'm on my pension just in case the pension is there for both of us.
There you go. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see.
So Young Fresh, Jerry said Philippines isn't cheap, but compared to Brooklyn, 4,000 a month for one bedroom, it's a win. Luxury living in BGC or Makati is 40 to 45% cheaper than New York City. Philippine rules. Just note Western lifestyle plus imports equals higher cost.
That's right. And people come, they want all the same things they had at home, but then stay home. I mean, why not just stay home if you want all that stuff? But people want to live. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. But anyway, okay, we'll take this one call. Take this call, and here we go. Okay. All right, Richard Ching's on the line. Who's calling in?
It's Ray. It's Raymond.
What's going on, Raymond? What's happening, man?
Hey, so a couple of things. So one thing I'd advise people, be careful when you use a debit card at an ATM machine.
True. Good point.
I try never go unless there's somebody like I need cash now. But
tell us why.
Be careful. Because number one is, you go during the day when the bank's open, because if it is your dang card, the bank get it for you. You also got to be careful going at night because, hey, you don't know who's looking. That's another thing.
Yes.
Yeah. And so I like going. If you got to go at night or something, if the mall's close by, go inside the mall.
Right. Good point.
Because if you use your ATM card in shady places, who's to know that they ain't put a scanner in there? Okay, so you go to these places here and you put your card in, whatever bank, but still, if it's like you don't know who's replaced that scam, there could be a scammer in there.
Right.
So so just be careful on that. You can also put your debit card on on your I don't know how it works with Android, but on your iPhone, you can put it on your wallet. Yeah.
You can put it in your Android wallet as well.
Yeah, and you can do a digital ID, the same thing with each passport.
What other kind of game do you have? What other kind of game do you have for
traveling? It's just
we got to speed up to try to catch up our comments. You got any other game for the people coming out here?
That's all. Yeah, that guy. When the guy called in, he mentioned his girlfriend wanted to come to America. He was doing good right up until that, and I was like, man, there it is, right there.
I did the same.
All right, take care.
Yeah, same thing. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Right.
Hi, Miss Peach.
Right. I same here, Raymond. I was feeling good. Really, I was like, oh, he got a winner, right? But then when he said that, I was like, oh, there you go. Right. That's the everybody. They want the ROI. They're willing to invest, but they want an ROI. Don't ever mistake it. Let's go. Let's see if we can.
Paul said, love your common sense message with humor, as he recently met with Calvin, who shoots the nitty gritty and lives right down the road from me. So we get together for dinner. He comes here to renew his visa.
Right.
Thank you so much, Paul.
Thank you, Paul. We appreciate you, man. I'm gonna just say this. I understand. Everybody has their own taste. Everybody likes every kind of show they like, and we appreciate you guys coming to our show and checking out our show. Those of you who call in, we love that. If you comment, we love that too. And for some people, Calvin's show might not be it. I love his show. I don't like his show. I love his show because he's gonna give it to you straight. And you may not like the way he delivers it. That's okay, but it doesn't change the advice he's giving you. It does not change the advice he's giving you. And as grown-ass men, you should be able to take advice straight and be able to apply it to yourself if it's applicable, right? But I think some people get butthurt when they hear his advice and they think, they don't like what he's saying, because it actually probably a lot of time it applies to them.
Let me be a parrot. That's what you should say. The message is the message.
That's it. Right. You know what? Seriously. The message is the message. It does how it's delivered. unless you're a woman and you get all emotional, how it's delivered shouldn't matter. The message is the message. If it doesn't apply to you, then let it roll off your sleeve. But if it does, listen to the message. And he ain't trying to hurt nobody. He's trying to put you up on game. I love the dude. He's like a teddy bear. He's always smiling, always happy, always. Man, I'm just saying. I love hanging out with him. He puts me up on game.
Hanging out with Miss
He's
Marilyn.
been here for X amount of times. He's done a lot of stuff for a lot of people, a lot more than we have.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes when you do good to people, when you do a lot of good stuff, you don't have to document and show it online all the time. So you do it on the back scene or backstage, and you know, do it because the Lord sees what you do.
Exactly. And to Ching's point, actually, I didn't mention this, but if you watch that video that Jerry pointed out, you'll notice that video only has like 260 views.
We did it out of
nobody cares. Nobody. When you do good stuff, when you talk about good stuff, nobody cares. But the moment you start talking about drama, everybody cares. They want in on it. They want to hear the garbage. They want to hear the chismish, the trash, or whatever it is. That's what people want to hear. But sometimes you just got to do good stuff anyway.
Yeah, and we put it out there for transparency.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Real quick. Yeah, let's I want to shout out the 2 super chats. We really appreciate you. Naps, thank you for the super chat, brother. Naps said, great topic tonight with good info on planning ahead. Thank you, Naps. We appreciate it. There's a lot of brothers, that say, hey, we're coming to the Philippines. We're going to be there, blah, blah. We genuinely want you guys to have a good time. Whether or not you get a chance to see us is, that's
it's so cool.
Yeah, as long as you have a good time and you come here and you have a good time, that's all I care about. If we get to spend time with you, that's even better. But we just try to put people up on game so they don't make some of the mistakes other people have made.
Yeah. Also, we want you to come here excited, and when you leave
here,
come here to no. Come here to the Philippines excited. No.
Somebody at the door.
No. We want you to come here to the Philippines excited, and when you leave, we want you to leave with a smile on your face and looking forward to come back.
I'm coming back, damn it, right? Yeah.
Not with a bad experience.
Absolutely. Ronnie Wright, thank you for the super sticker, brother.
Ronnie.
We really appreciate you. You guys, and just again on the Jerry thing, what we were able to do as far as the donation, we were really proud of that. And whether or not people watch the video, it doesn't matter. It's all about the thought and that we were able to do something nice for the community. But I want to tell you guys again that for the people who actually helped us to contribute, we appreciate that. We couldn't do that without you. We would have done something, probably a lot less than we did for sure. But we can't do that without you. And we appreciate you guys participating in that and contributing to that. And we always want to be transparent. When we made the video, we knew nobody's going to watch the video. But it's about being transparent, so you know that what we say, we're doing what we say we're going to do.
Yeah, word is bond.
Yeah, word is bond. We're doing what we say we're going to do, and we want you to know where your money is going when you do donate. What you
do you hear yourself?
Yeah, like a damn parrot. I'm telling you, just like a damn cockatoo or whatever. Yeah. Anyway, okay, all right. So, all right, we'll get back to the comments. Let's see if we can get back. Let's see if we can go back.
We'll try our best. Okay, there you go.
Right here. Okay. I think we're right here, right?
Yeah.
Right here. All right, let's get in here.
Hello, Kevin.
What's up, Kev?
Hi, fam. Vet and watch very carefully. Stay single until you find someone who shows you she is trustworthy and caring. Then and only she is there's a continuation.
Got you.
A keeper. Sticky fingers.
Right. But you know what? But what did we just learn in this live stream? That even when you think, wow, she's the one, I got a good one, because I was sold. And I'm not saying I'm not sold. I'm just saying the story sounded sounded incredible. Y'all go get you one like him. Until he said, oh, she wants to go to the U.S. Then I start thinking, there's the catch. There's the catch. So that's when my antennas went up. And again, I hope I'm wrong, but even still, you got to vent, you got to watch and keep watching because the long game is real, bro.
Yeah, you need to watch what she does and listen intently to what she says.
She ain't putting, bro. She's driving, right? That means that's the long game, right? Putting is the short game.
Yeah,
Driving. Putting is driving is the long
Yeah.
game. Like, wow, there you go. There you go. I don't
skills.
think that's how you do it.
Yeah, but
okay. But all right, okay. But take Kev's advice. He's on point, right? And Anthony Lewis said,
greetings from Kissimmee, Florida. Why is it when you married to a Filipina, you married the whole family?
the whole family, bruh.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
But just understand the culture. Understand it is what it is. And by the way, I'm gonna put you on game. If you didn't know this, for some of you guys who didn't know this, it doesn't matter where you are in Asia. It is the same thing. It's gonna be the same thing when you marry her. When you marry her, you are marrying her family. If China, Japan might be the exception, but Korea, in Southeast Asia, it is the rule. So get used to it. I mean, if that's
you
what
can't disregard the family.
Yeah, culture is the culture, right? Okay.
Okay, Young Fresh said, my wifey and I, BGC cost will rise since I grab Western stuff at Landers, like Costco, but Philippines still gives way more value. Just shop smart, keep Gucci socks, and hit market.
Exactly. Just go to just go get your little many people be tripping, man. People want to live the same lifestyle. Yeah, it'd be crazy, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. What we got? Paco said
North Carolina had, and I had just
he's from
North Carolina, and I just hit my 30s. No kids, never married, so I was thinking about traveling since I remained disciplined. So I looked at the Filipino P, then saw all the AI videos bashing the Philippines. So I did my research and noticed that a lot of things I value taught by my grandmother fit my laid back and not flashy personality. Plus, my first love was part Filipina.
Right. You know what, Paco? I'm with you on that.
Paco's a young buck.
Yeah, Paco's a young buck. And Paco, for you are gonna have a target on you, bro. Because you're a young buck. You don't have no kids. You got a little bit of money in your pocket you can spend. You're gonna have a target on you. So you really are gonna have to vet, ask some questions, listen to what she's saying, and make her invest in the relationship, bro. Don't accept anything less. I mean, I don't know what you look like. I have no idea what you look like, but I'm just saying, if you're a young buck, bro, you have a lot of time. So invest wisely because you don't want to come out here and start making mistakes here. So I'm just saying,
invest in your pocket, invest in your body,
invest in yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, invest in yourself, and then invest in her. Right. Make sure she's investing in you too. Right?
Yep.
Right. Cliff said,
there's no way in hell gonna ride on a motorcycle with a woman. A woman, hell yeah. Some dude, no, I'm cool. I'll walk.
Right. Right. I hear you, bro.
You don't want a woman driving the motorcycle.
No. No, I'm cool. I'm not sorry, but no disrespect, but I'm not following. No, I'm good. Okay, go ahead.
Paco said, I do want to make a trip out of this and be ingrained with a culture to a degree and visit Vietnam and Thailand for a month. But when I mention Thailand to others, they assume the worst about me.
You know what? But look, you're about your happiness. You put yourself together. You're young buck. Do what you want to do. Go to Thailand. Go to Vietnam. Go to Philippines. Go whatever hell you want to go because you can, bruh. Go wherever you want to go because you can. You're not here. You're trying to live your own life, man. At some point, you just have to live your own life. You can't be worried about what other people are saying and are thinking about you. Just do what you do, man. Enjoy yourself.
Enjoy yourself.
I'm Rick James, bitch.
Enjoy yourself. Yeah. Okay, so Randy Man said, I used Grab for food delivery when I was out there. Does InDrive have the same stuff? Texting from Illinois. No. So if you want food deliveries, it's just Grab and Food Panda.
Or the little move dudes. They don't do it.
They do delivery courier services like Lala Move courier services, but food delivery, Grab Food and Food Panda.
Right. But for if you talking about transportation, trying to get one place to another, InDrive, bruh. InDrive. Just trust me on that. InDrive way better than Grab. Way cheaper than Grab too, and just as good a service. Okay?
Black Box said, I agree, Young Fresh. Clothes and other things can be bought at the local markets, but it will be cheaper, but you're dating a local.
Right.
If you're dating a local. Anders said to Paco, single, middle-aged white dude traveling to Thailand. can't imagine what bad things they would
Right.
think.
People are gonna talk, man. Hey, Paco, don't worry, man. Say what
it's
you
so
want to say,
cool.
bro. Don't talk.
We have this channel.
That's what the
live stream
channel's for, man.
you,
So you can
guys.
talk. So you can come on here and say what you want to say. We are fam, bro.
And not just that, you know, you'll get some insights not just from us, but people who are here, commenting
and we apologize to you guys because I know we're a little behind in the comments, but it's because, you know, we take the phone calls and we take the comments, you know, and we have our own little spills that we're putting in. Yeah. So we apologize. We try to get through it as quick as we can, but sometimes we just want to talk about some stuff that we hear.
Cliff said, okay, on a serious note, I think I'm ready. I've got the Wise app, just downloaded the InDrive app. So what do you need to navigate? Does Google work to get around?
Google works, and you can use Waze as well. I'm sure most of you guys know Waze.
Yeah, but sometimes Waze here is not reliable.
I'm going to say, I think Waze is better inside than outside. It's just my own opinion. I know that a lot of the drivers use Waze. I noticed that, right? But if you're not familiar with Waze, hold on, let me shut this down and start it again. If you're not familiar with Waze looks like this. So, but I like it. It's pretty reliable.
For sure.
In my opinion, right? This is Cliff. Okay, we'll get Cliff on real quick.
Hello, Cliff.
Hold on there. Slow your roll there, big shooter. Okay, what you got? What's happening, Cliff?
Hey, that was a perfect introduction. Thank you so much.
It was, man. You called it just the right time.
Now, you know I'm not going to let you guys go without this. First of all, I just want to say, look, I learned a long time ago, and particularly in, 30 years of, doing the work that I do, that making people laugh is a very good skill. I mean, I've had people fighting mad and literally wanted to take a swing at me, and I would have to shoot them or pepper spray them.
Right.
And I said something funny, and it just backed them down. And it was at the end of it, it was great. But I said that by saying that, I've said some stuff about mangoes, about eating pie, about a few things. So I'm gonna be a little bit embarrassed when I meet Ching. I mean, I may have to.
You can't take it back. You said what you said.
So I said, well, let me call up now and say these are jokes, okay?
We got you, man. We got you, man.
But on a serious note, moving forward, I just want to ask now. I'm still kind of meeting people. And I met this girl. She told me, she said she's got a 16-year-old daughter. I'm like, oh, that's great. And she says, she hasn't had a boyfriend or haven't had a relationship since her daughter was born. And I'm like, 16 years ago? Is that humanly possible in anywhere in like the world? No.
No, bro.
And it's raining purple elephants. I thought so.
Is it possible? It's possible. Is it likely? It is highly unlikely. People might have situationships or things going on the under, but remember this: people are funny with words here. They won't call it a relationship, but they'll be doing X, Y, and Z on the under. But they don't. But she doesn't want to talk about those things because it might pain her. Yeah, she'll lose face. So keep that in mind, bro. Whenever you hear something that doesn't sound legit, believe that it's not legit here. People have the truth is a funny thing here. Let's just put it that way.
Well, Chang had me admit that, she had me admit to my situation on a national YouTube channel. So
sorry about that.
I'm like, yeah, you guys can watch videos, but this one here, don't look at that one.
Right. Yeah, check out this other video.
Yeah, check out this other video. Right. Watch them give food to people. Don't look at don't listen to the couples connection. Not that one.
Yeah. No, skip that one.
It's bad. The audio was terrible on that one. But anyway, love both of you. Can't wait to see both of you.
Cliff, we're excited. We are excited, Cliff. We have you circled on the calendar, brother.
Like I said, when I meet Chang, I'll be wearing a mask. But anyway, we'll catch you
This
later.
is not me.
All right.
Take care. God bless.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Take care now. All right.
Cliff should wear a T-shirt said, "This is not Cliff."
No, he's circled on the calendar.
Yeah.
I can't wait till Cliff gets here. Him and Ronnie Wright. Those are two people that are circled on the calendar that are coming up pretty soon. Right. Right. But anyway, let's go ahead and read that out. You want to read that out?
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just appreciating how handsome you are.
I have a bug in my teeth.
No. Okay. So life is good. Hello. Welcome to our channel. And also let us know where you're watching from. And yeah, you found our channel on YouTube. Thank you so much. Hello, Richie and Cheng. I'll be visiting the Philippines for the first time next year, 2026, for 30 days, coming from Indianapolis, Indiana to Cebu Mactan International Airport. Found your channel on YouTube.
You know, you can skip some words here. You're reading it like you're reading an essay. Like, seriously.
Because we're not like that.
All right. I'm messing with you. Right? Okay, life is good. Hey, but do we just call you Life is Good? Can we get a name? Do we miss a name? And Life is Good. What do we call you? What would you like us to call you? In the meantime, we'll call you Life is Good. I love Indianapolis. We were in Indianapolis for almost a year, because my son was stationed there as a recruiter. So in between leaving Japan and coming here, I stayed in Indianapolis for almost a year. Loved it. No mountains, but it does snow there, and it gets humid actually. But a much cooler place than I would have ever thought. Right. All right. Ronnie Wright said, "Be careful about Thailand. It looks like they're going to war." I think they always look like they're going to war, but I always think it's saber rattling, and they just need to seem tough so nobody picks on them, so nobody messes with them too much, right? Raymond Smith said, Calvin from Sunshine Shoulders made a video walking around in Manila saying, if you don't have a return in a pension, why even come over here? You may wind up being homeless. Yeah, I saw the video, and I think there's a lot of truth to it. I just think there's no substitute for experience. And I think if some dudes take it like he's trying to like hurt people's feelings, I don't think that's the case. I think people are trying to put you up on game and trying to make you understand that the moment every time people get here, a woman comes into their life and the money starts to go faster, 2 times faster, 3 times faster. And people don't account for that when they make their plans. And so I got to agree with Calvin. And I mean, sometimes I don't agree with some stuff Calvin says every now and then, but on that, I definitely agree. There is no substitute for experience, bro. None. Right. All right. Ron Anders said, already at war, fired both from ships and F-16 Saturday. I need to apparently I need to get in the news. Okay. So yeah, let me check out the news. Young Fred, look, he changed his little profile picture. And you got her in the picture with him. I see you, brother. I see you trying to show off, right? I see you flexing his cute girl, right? Young Fresh said, I'm so happy I found a Filipino who's not super materialistic. She's a very smart shopper, especially for groceries. She's a cool girl. I think you did pretty good, Jerry. Right. Big Al said, we live in the province and simply order items from Shopee. Nothing wrong with that, right? Nothing wrong with that, especially if you can get everything together in one shot. Shoot, not bad at all, right?
Okay, so I think Cliff already addressed this question. So David said permanent change of station.
Permanent change. Okay, he's ready. Okay.
He already
got that. Okay. Nap said,
my 3 worries: getting sick from something I ate or drank, getting bitten by a bug or mosquito, dengue, that puts me in the hospital, and getting cut off from my money in multiple accounts. Right.
Hey, all 3 of those worries are real, bruh. I know of people who've gotten dengue. Dude from Fly Me to the Philippines got dengue, right? He got dengue. And then the ice. Quick game, you guys. I mean, you know not to drink the water, but don't drink the ice. When they put ice in your drink, take that shit out of your drink fast. Don't let it melt into your drink. What? Oh, okay. What? No. All right. Yeah, but don't let the ice melt in your drink. I'm telling you, you'd be surprised how many cats get sick because of the ice here. It will jack you up if it's not the purified water.
You always ask.
Yeah.
Is your ice purified?
And if they ain't sure, if they look like they ain't sure, don't take the ice out of your water. Period. Right? Because if they're not sure, they'll have this look like take the ice out. Because they ain't gonna say I don't. They will never say I don't know ever. Right? Okay. Let's get it cracking. Okay.
Paco said, "Lol, now white, black, but that was one of my worries early on. But I just turned 31, and the Philippines has darker skinned women as well, and those are my preference."
Me too. Me too. The darker the better, the sweeter the juice. So you don't even know the line.
I don't know. I'm just smiling.
It's a line from Friday. You're supposed to say it's the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. And then I was supposed to say, yeah, she blacker than anyway. Anyway, you gotta know your movie lines, man. Come on now.
I haven't watched the movie Friday.
You haven't watched it?
No, I just know Friday
You
from
just
the
know some
movie. Yeah.
lines. Okay. I'll get you.
Okay.
Okay. Obi-Wan says it's possible, Cliff. Got to do your homework over time, and that's what it takes. You got to do the homework, right? Okay. Okay. The call-in number is scrolling across the bottom of the screen.
That's what I say. Yes.
Right? Scrolling across the bottom of the screen, right? David said military permanent change of station. He's going to be here. Raymond said if you're living in the province and you need emergency care, good luck. And that's why I stay in the city, Raymond. Because if you live in the province and you need emergency care, you might be ass out of luck, bruh. Especially getting to a good hospital.
Time is of the essence.
Time is important, and getting to a quality hospital is going to be very important. And your survival will likely depend on it, right? If it's a life or death situation, your survival will likely depend on how quick you can get to a quality hospital, not some, what do they call them, public hospital, but the private kind, like St. Luke's here,
Medical City,
or
Chinese General Hospital.
Yeah, Chinese doctor hospital, whatever it's called. Yeah, you got to get to one of them, because if not, you're gonna be cold busting and in a casket. You might be, not going to be, but might be, right? Okay, good point, Raymond. Right? Let's see.
Pinoy Kuya said, remember the brownouts, freezer is useless without reliable electricity, and they have rotational brownouts in the province.
And that's why you got to have the
generators and the solar panel generators.
Yep. Good points. Good points, right? Okay.
So Anders said she is more honest than the one I ran into that claimed they were nephews.
Yeah, hey, bro. I've heard that. Anders, you have no idea how many stories. You have no idea how many stories we've heard about that. Sure, I mean it's ridiculous. We couldn't even count them anymore, right? Right. Big Al said, "A reminder: today is my 3rd year anniversary living in the Philippines." Big Al, salute to you. Shout out to you and your girl, you and your wife. Excuse me. We really appreciate you. If you guys know me, you know I love the happy endings, and I mean literal happy endings, not the tug, not the massage parlor ones. But I'm just saying, I like to hear that story that ends good and that has, something people can share, right? Something positive. I don't like dwelling on negativity, right? All right. Okay, gotcha. Let's see. A lot of congratulations. Good. Okay. All right. Here you go.
Okay, Joan said when the motorbike drops off. Let me start again.
Okay?
Yeah. When the motorbike drops here off.
How about her? Let's try her. Let's go with her. I know it says her. Come on now. Go ahead.
When the motorbike drops her off at your place, she kisses the driver. How cute. You know, it really happens.
Yeah, right? He wasn't just the driver.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, this is Rich and Ching. Who's calling in?
Hello, how you doing, man?
Doing good. Who's calling in? Who is this?
This is Mang.
What's happening, man?
Yeah, what's going on? I just want to tell people, you come out here, you might get sick if you drink the water from the tap. Not the fact that you drink the water from the tap, that you wash the dishes, you let it dry or dry it out with something.
Good. Wow. Hey, that's game. That's game, because I never thought about that. I mean, forget the ice cubes, but that's a good point.
I was sick for like 3 weeks.
Wow.
But it wasn't sick. I wasn't sick, but the diarrhea. It was just 3 weeks.
That's sick. Yeah.
So, yeah, if you do get sick like that, go get the, what's the name of the medicine?
I don't know.
The diet, whatever. Just take that with nothing in your stomach in the morning.
Hey, what's it called?
That'll clear it.
What is it called again?
Flora?
Diet.
Diatab. Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, it's for the stomach. And what else? Let's see. If you come out here, see, I like to walk. If you have a Filipina that don't like to walk around, she's gonna get upset with you. So you like to grab it all the time. I'm not grabbing nothing. So I like to walk and see my environment.
Same here.
And just get as much exercise as you can.
Agreed.
And if you get your ACR card, get the GCash, and then get the GCash credit card, so you can use that credit card around town. Don't put too much money on it, but just use it when you go out, so you can have that extra money. Because sometimes you don't have that cash on you.
Nice game.
At certain times of the day.
Hey, that's a nice game, bro. That's good.
One more thing. Hold on. There's one more. One more.
Go ahead with it. Come on with it.
The vegetables. See, I know how to. Wait, hold on. Wait, one more. Wait, it's two more.
Come on with it.
If you travel light after you go to Japan or something, you come back, and if your terminal is Terminal 3, you can actually take the train home, or you go walk over the over-ramp, and you can go over the over-ramp and then go into Newport and go to the McDonald's, and then there's vans over there that you can take and go to EXA. And then if you know how to, just try to learn how to catch the train. Why would you go live somewhere you don't know how to get around by train?
Roger that.
What if you don't want to take a Grab? What if something happened with your money? All you have is I don't know, if you have like 100 pesos.
Right.
So I was always trying to do things that, that could get you around without, the minimal.
That's a good game. What's the last one? You said you got another one. You said you got another one though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The Visoria, the night market, the vegetables, wholesale price. It's hard to get there. It's hard work to get there, but the prices are so low. It makes up for everything. Right. So if you buying what's that, red peppers for 400, 500 pesos a kilo, it's like 100 to 200.
Right. They got to get rid of it.
So it is fresher.
Right.
So it's certain things that you can do out here, just to exercise and save money. But other than that, yeah, that's it.
Hey, that's a good game, bro. Hey, remind us of where you're at right now. He's down south.
I'm in Makati.
What?
Huh?
Why do you say? Yeah, bro. I'll hook up with you.
Man, you know what? People be calling on my phone from next door, and ain't never introduced themselves. Ain't never come over to my house, brought some whiskey or nothing, man. Come on, man.
Hey, hey, you know what? It's like I'm still detaching myself from America.
I hear you.
I'm from the Bay too. I get off the airport. I go straight to board, and I can still go where I need to go.
Right.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm that type of guy, but I try to tell people stuff. They don't listen to nothing I say. Right. Like exercise and do everything you got to do, or stop going to the hospital.
Right.
I had a job where the insurance was so good. That's all they cared about. That's the only reason they want me coming back. They weren't trying to look out for my health. So I was like, I kind of saw it. Now I just walk everywhere I go, make sure I don't have to go. Right. Watch out for the cars so you don't get hit. So it's fun out here, man.
Yeah,
it's fun.
Don't assume the driver sees you. don't assume the driver is going to stop here. Don't assume he sees you. Because they may not.
I think they do though. I think they pay attention because you see how they drive. It's like it's like that swarm. They know what they're doing. They stop.
Right. But a lot of times people are looking at their phones. A lot of times people are looking at their phones though.
In Makati, I mean, in the city,
I see so many people driving and looking at their phones.
Oh yeah, maybe the Grab. Yeah. I can see that. Yeah. Even on the motorbikes, I see what you're saying.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. But that's a good game, bro. That's some of the best game in this show today. So much appreciated. And bro, I'll holler at you, man. Holler at you. I'm a cool dude, man. I mean, come on. I ain't gonna cry.
Yeah, man. We're having a meet and greet. What is the meet and greet, man? What is the meet and greet?
The meet and greet is downstairs at the restaurant, man. Downstairs at the restaurant. Me and you. Come on, come across. I'll buy you a beer. Yeah, it's me and you, man. It's me and you.
Rockwell.
Hey, I'm right across. I'm right across from Power Plant Mall, bro. Yeah.
Oh, I know that. I'm
at
15 minutes away from Power Plant.
Yeah, I'm at Aqua Private Residences. Holla at your boy, bro.
Okay.
Get at me, man. Let's go. Let's. We're too close.
All right, what you doing this week? What you doing this week?
I'm a busy man, but if we can make a plan,
yeah, I know that.
Let's make a plan off the air, and we'll get together. Thursday or Friday actually, because she's got stuff to do, but I'm free. Okay. All right. Okay. Man. Thanks for calling in. We love you. Man. Appreciate you.
All right. Thank you. Man.
Bye.
And I'm telling you, man, if people keep coming out here in this city and not, man, there's gonna be some furniture moving, man. I ain't lying. But that's cool. I mean, because at least he lives here, right? So we know we're gonna get together at some point. But cats be like, "Oh, I was just there." I'm like, huh? Like I was just there. I left 2 days ago, and I mean, for real? Like anyway, I used to take it personally. I know people mean well. People get busy. They got a whole bunch of stuff to do that they got to cram in 2 weeks' time. You know what I'm saying? Why are you looking like that? Like you think you have to take it personal? I'm playing. He know I'm playing. Anyway, okay. We get into the tail end of this. So let's get our comments in. Let's get these comments in as quick as we can. Okay, let's go ahead with Cliff. Go.
Cliff said, I live in the province of Compton. Hey, might as well be one neighbor has chickens and a rooster. The next neighbor has a horse. I'm on the phone with tech support. They think I'm in the Philippines.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Harley said,
are there any good contemporary jazz clubs in Manila or over 40 dance joints? I don't know.
Yes, Hurley. Holla at your boy. Get at me in the comments. I mean, in our email or on WhatsApp. I'll put you up on game, bro. Okay, 619. Where is 619? Is that Sacktown? I can't remember. That's 916.
It's just
619. SoCal.
This is Paul calling.
Oh, what's happening, Paul? What's going on, man?
How are you?
Doing good. What's happening, man?
Oh, not much. I just thought I'd call in to say hi, and I became a member of the channel.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you. We appreciate you. Why'd you become a member?
Because I like the information you're giving. That's why.
Thank you. We appreciate having you in our family, man. We really appreciate that.
Yeah. Do they take Apple Pay out there? Do you know?
They take Apple Pay here? I don't think it's very popular. I don't think it's very popular. I know they do do they do Samsung Pay? No, Grab Pay is the thing here.
Grab Pay, Gcash,
Maya. Okay.
Yeah, Grab Pay, Gcash, and Maya are the ways. Yeah.
Yeah, I got Grab on my phone.
But if you're trying to make sure you can transmit money one way back and forth, get Remitly. That is, or Wise. Those are the two best ways I would say to be able to move money easily.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you coming out here soon? Are you coming out in the near future?
I'll be there in March.
All right.
March 4th.
Hey, make sure you let us know when you're coming out. Give us a shout before you come out so we can maybe we can have a chance to hook up and spend some time chatting. Is that cool?
That sounds good.
Awesome. Thanks for calling in, man. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, take care, man.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
That's cool, man. I love new people. Love having new people on the show, right? Okay. Let's see. And Hurley, yeah, give me, holla at your boy, dude. I'll put you up on game. Right? Okay.
Clip said, also, I have been working on patience. I went into a store here in the US. They took a long time. Other people were complaining. I didn't say a word. I know that's expected when I come over there.
You better get used to that. That's all I can tell you, brother. You better get used to that, right? Loyal to soil, right? Loyal to soil. What's happening, man? And Loyal, what's good, y'all? Used to watch from San Diego, but now in Austin, Texas. Keep up the great content. Much appreciated, Loyal. Okay, what you got? Talk to me. What?
Love you.
What?
Because I see the word patience.
Right. Yeah, because you really need it when you come here. Forget the people in public. the person sitting next to you is where you're going to need the most patience, bro. For reals, right? Black Box said there's dance halls. Hurley, they don't specifically have over 40 places. Hurley, they definitely have some places. But maybe not over 40. But I think I know what you're talking about. And I actually have a friend who goes to places like that as well. Paul, yeah, who goes to places like that as well. So I think I.
But it's not in Manila. Is it in
No,
Manila?
it is. It is. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
it is for sure. I know for sure, right?
Ballroom dancing.
Right. Pete from the city, right? Van from San Francisco stopping by to say hello. Van, what's happening? Because you know we're from the city. You know me and Slick Rick are from the city. Actually, Slick Rick is from the city. I'm from Berkeley, but you probably already know that. Pete, tell me, I want to know, how'd you hear about our channel, right? Or I don't know, should I call you Pete or Van? We're going to go with Van. Van, how'd you hear about our channel? Let us know. That's important. We'd love to know how you heard about our channel. Thanks for joining our family, and don't let this be the last time you call in or you comment, right? Yeah, okay. I'm glad I fed you, right? All right. Last comment from Joey, Mike, maybe, okay?
Okay, believe in Miss Cheng and to me, because we're local here. We knew what people we have here more than you foreigners going here in droves.
Right.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan said, I'm going to BGC. You know, Obi-Wan, every time I go to BGC, dude, I'm like that far away from moving. And I'm really close already anyway. And I like where I am. I really like where I am, actually. But BGC, man, it's just, there's just something to it that I really, really like. My dude lives in BGC. And it's nice. It is very nice. It would not be too difficult for me to twist my arm to get me to move to BGC as well, right? All right. Ronnie Wright said, let's meet up in Cebu when I'm there. Ronnie, let us know. Give us again the dates and times when you're going to be here. We'll run out to Cebu. It ain't but a hop, skip, and a jump, and the prices are right. I think it's less than $50 a piece, round trip to fly out there. So we'll get that happen. Make that happen, right? Jeffrey, I got something for you, bruh. Actually, Jeff, if you would, can you send me the address of where you're staying? So, because I'm looking at it right there. I got something for you. So make sure you hit me in the WhatsApp. Give me your address, bruh. And if you're still here in Makati, let us know, because I would like to hook up with you again if we can. All right. So thank you for that. All right. So in the Sunset, so you wouldn't know, but me and Slick Rick know. Sunset is a district in San Francisco. He's in the Sunset district.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. And if you guys didn't know, Jeffrey Thompson is the cat we did the video with just 2 videos ago. 2 videos ago. Great video interview. And if you guys want to check that out, go ahead and go back two videos ago. We had a great time with Jeffrey. Had a nice dinner. And Jeffrey's a cool dude, a very cool dude, right? Let's see. Bama said,
we don't have a car, and I don't want a car, but I am turning my motorcycle into a tricycle.
That works, man. Yeah, I think I see no reason to buy a car in the Philippines. I just don't see a reason for it. I see so many disadvantages and very few advantages, right? All right. Van say close to Daly City. Slick Rick is from Daly City, if I'm not correct. Van, so holla at Slick Rick. Trust me, he is always on the board, waiting for somebody to mess up, man. Just waiting, right? But Slick Rick is from Daly City. I'm from Berkeley, right across the bridge, so you know what it is. I'm gonna be home in either late January or February. So holla at your boy. I'll holla at you. Let's get together. Let's hook it up. Okay. Let's see. Ronnie said, get a Filipino that tries hard to save you money, right? And that's the key. That saves you money. Some will bargain for you and even tell you to walk away, right? And I'm telling you, make sure she invests in you, but make sure she keeps investing in you, and make sure of the reason she's investing in you. All right. Nap said, I'll most likely end up living in BGC. I like what I've seen of that area. Me too. And what's available business-wise, medical places, pharmacies, and doctors is close to everything. St. Luke's is right around the corner. I mean, it's tough to beat. It's tough to beat, right? Let's see. Fournier said a 7.5-hour direct flight from Australia, right?
Wow, we're that far from the comments?
Yeah, because when I was in China...
in the comments.
Yeah, I know, right. We're about an hour and a half away, I know. We take calls, right? Is an hour from Australia, right? Black Box said,
it's not my first time in the Philippines, and when I tell you my backstory, you'll understand why I will have a side eye when it comes to dating.
I'm curious to hear Black Box's side story. He's mentioned that a couple of times, right? Okay. Bama said,
Ronnie, my wife is so budget minded that I quickly gave her control.
Oh,
I know about control.
Okay, I was about to say, I don't know about no control now.
Yeah,
but I
control with certain things, maybe, but not fully.
But I appreciate her being budget minded, and as far as spending, I don't worry about what you spend. But and you're not my wife either, so that's different. But yeah, I don't know about control. Yeah, anyway, Paul Wagner is in the house.
Hello, Paul. Okay? It's been a minute.
Paul said, I got a good price, $600 round trip from Asiana. I told you from Asiana Airlines from Los Angeles. Asiana and Ava Airlines to me, and then what's the other one? Lux.
I can't remember.
Something I can't remember what it was, but those are the three I'll look out for because those are good. And also, I said Ava Air, thank you. But the Japan Air is the ANA, whatever that one is. That one also has some good prices, and they'll stop you off in Tokyo, but the other airport, not the main airport, but the Narita. They'll stop you off at the second one. And Paul's coming in March. Paul, holler at your dude, man. Paul, holler at your dude. Right? All right. Raymond Smith said,
should I get a good understanding that it's only the two man? Sorry, only the two. You read it
sure.
Fast.
Should I understand that only the two men should have to pay for the whole family? Right? That even if it's only two, the man should have to pay for the whole family, and the family members on the other side should understand that. Raymond, I think you just have to work that out between you and your girl. I think that's something you have to work out between you and your girl. But believe me, if she's bringing family, I don't think they're expecting to come out of the pocket. I'm just going to say that. I think there may be an expectation, an unspoken expectation that you're going to be paying. So I just think that's something you might, if you don't want to pay, that's something, or if you're not ready to pay, that might be something you want to clarify with your girl before you all step out on the town and get something to eat. Okay. All right. Paul Wagner said, "Can I get a condo for $25,000 in Cebu?" Absolutely, you can. Absolutely. I'm absolutely positive you can get a very comfortable place in Cebu for 25,000 pesos. I'm sure of that. Okay. Obi-Wan said 50 something for decent. I'm going to disagree with that. And no, let me rephrase that. I don't disagree because 50 something will get you a better than decent condo, but I think it depends on the size you're looking for. Are you looking for a studio, a one bedroom, or whatever you're looking for? If you're looking for a studio / one bedroom, I think you will be okay spending 25,000, but it's up to you and it depends on the size. So Obi-Wan, I have to actually agree with you. Okay.
Randy Man said, it's hard. I probably spent more money sending than I spent while I was in the Philippines for 2.5 weeks. Right. She got me cooked.
Ouch. Yeah. Whew. All the things. That's why we have this channel. That's why we have the channel, right?
Carpet Man said, hello, you guys. Louisiana in the building.
What's happening, Carpet Man? Good to have you in here, bro. We really appreciate you always dropping a little comment in here. We appreciate you watching, man. Welcome to the fam. Stay in the fam, and you're always welcome to call in, brother.
For sure.
Okay. And Paul said I'd rent a studio, so there you go.
25,000
so 25,000
is a good price.
Would be a good price for you. I think you'll be okay with 25,000. Okay. Let's see. We're catching up. Okay. Okay. Let's do this one.
Okay. So a one-bedroom condo in IT Park will be about $650 a month. Maybe slightly more. He did his research in Cebu.
So he knows. I think you could, again, if he said a studio though, I think you'll be. I'm very sure you'll be able to find a studio. There are a lot of open condos, bro. A lot of empty condos in the Philippines. Period. So I am very sure that if you're looking for a studio, you will be able to get one for very easily for 25,000. I'm very sure of that. Black Block, that's not to discount what you said, but I think he can go a little cheaper than that actually, and still get a comfortable and very nice place. Right. All right. So Joey said to Bama, nice brother, good to know. That's what I'm
pointing, if you have a wife like that, then it's good to have her control of financial budget.
Especially if she knows what you're doing and you trust her with the finances, right? Trust is a very precarious thing out here, right? Okay. And Paul said, how about the deposit? ×2, right? ×2. So you're looking at paying 3 months, and you're looking at paying 3 months up front, first, last, and a deposit. And usually they're pretty good about the deposit. I've never had a problem with the deposit or anything like that since I've been here. But you're looking at paying 3 months up front. Okay. Anything you want to add to that? Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see. Bama said,
Joey, many times she tells me to not be seen while she negotiates. Because it adds a lot to the price.
It does. It makes a difference. Yep.
Okay. So Paul said, can I live comfortably for 1,500 a month?
What's your answer?
If you're living solo, yes.
It depends on your lifestyle.
Yeah.
It depends on your lifestyle. But let me tell you, Paul, when you add a woman to that equation, no. The answer is going to be no. The moment you add a woman to that equation, the answer will be no. Okay. But on your own, depends on how you want to live. If you want to live frugally, if you want to live, you can live comfortably, I think, on your own. And I mean, but again, medical expenses, medical insurance, I would say 2,000 to 2,500 would be a better answer to that. But could you live on 1,500? You could. But the moment you add a woman, you can't anymore. All right.
Okay, Joey said to Bama, yes, brother, Filipino women are master negotiators, as also my wife is frugal and thrifty when handling our finances.
Right. I think we're back. Isaac said, Larry found the other unicorn. Maybe not, Isaac. But who knows?
Maybe not.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Congrats to him. He found a good Filipina. Yeah. It remains to be seen. But yeah. Okay. Let's see. Many people ask that same question to me. It doesn't seem like enough to be comfortable and be able to say, well, see, you didn't say anything about saving, did you? Right. So that adds a whole different element to what we're talking about, because sorry, Paul didn't say anything about saving, right? He just said 1,500, and I think you could live okay for 1,500.
Again, it depends on your lifestyle.
Depends so much on your lifestyle.
How many people are you accounting for?
Exactly. Right. Passport X said,
it's a setup. She's in for the long game.
I know where we're at now. I think I know where we're at in the comments.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. I think it's a trap.
Yeah. I was about to say that.
It's a trap. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Right. Isaac said no.
Okay, we're definitely there now.
Yeah.
I think we know where we are now.
Okay. We're far behind.
Right.
Okay. Isaac said no. She wants to come to the U.S. because she saw the brochure. It ain't like the brochure.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think people are up on game. Yeah. Right. See. Yeah. Sorry, you guys. First, thank you guys for being. Can you scratch me?
Sure.
Up, right there. That's right. Oh, sorry, you guys. Okay, thank you. Okay, cool. Thank you. But my father said everybody can be wrong, and if everybody's getting the same vibes, I'm just saying it might be something you might want to pick up on. Yeah, Isaac said no. Yeah. No, she wants to come to the U.S. because she saw the brochure. It ain't like the brochure, bro. Right? Black Box said,
be careful with her coming to America. She might flip the script on you.
That's what it sounded like to me, right?
Okay. So Joey said, yes, I agree, but don't takes time to vet. Don't drop the guard down on her.
Don't drop your guard, bro. All right. Amawat said, long game. That's what it sounded like to me, bro. All right. And if you guys saw me during the call, if you replay this, you saw him. I'm like, oh, he got a good one, right? He got a good one. And then the moment he said, oh, and she said she wants to come to America. I'm like, there you go, right? I'm like, that's the catch. That was the catch, right? Okay. Raymond said, glad it worked out for him. If you can find a woman that'll manage your money without you asking, to bring receipts without you asking, I agree, right? And so we'll see if it works out. My fingers are always crossed. I want the happy ending, but experience tells me that it tells me what it tells me. Okay, all right, and yeah, Isaac said he's coming back in early March. Man, it's just going. It's going to be a good year. It's going to be a really good year, right? See Isaac and Miss Tess, maybe go up and have a nice little dinner with them together. Okay. Let's see. What do we got? Okay.
Where did that tampo came
I'm not
from?
sure. I'm not sure. Right. Oh, hold on before we do that. Miss Rhoda is back in the house
Hello,
home from
Miss
church.
Rhoda.
Hey, Miss Rhoda, how are you doing? We missed you earlier in the conversation, but we're happy to have you here now. And we'll do this.
Joey said it's a tampo for sure. Like Miss Cheng said, Filipinas are not confrontational and some of them are sensitive. I got it now.
Got you.
Right. I know now.
Okay.
Okay, so Geo in Thailand. I guess one of your thumbnails got me to click on your video.
Hey,
Is this
Gio. It could be. It could be. If
Hi,
it is,
thank you
thanks,
for
Gio.
dropping
We
by.
appreciate you dropping by. Hope things are going good for you in Thailand. I check out your videos now and then. I know you're doing a lot of traveling, so fingers crossed for a good time out there in Thailand, and hope you're enjoying yourself, man. Would love to hook up with you one of these days and do something together. That would be awesome. Okay. Let's see. Miss Rhoda said hello, Rich, Ching, and Slick. Right. Let's see. Jonesy said she's in for the long game. You guys heard what I heard, right? And I'm telling you, everybody can't be wrong. Y'all heard the same thing I heard, and I mean, my antenna is shut up. My antenna, and if I could wave a crimson red flag, it would have been white ray waving for sure, right? Okay.
So Joey said yes, some Filipinas are sly on building trust. That's one to watch on, fellas.
Right. Right. You guys got the same things I got, right? Okay.
So Harley said Sunshine just did the video on black guys bringing Filipinos to America. Only fall prey to white guys. Interesting video.
Hurley, and honestly, I watched the same video, but I don't think he said he did say the first part, but only fall prey to white guys. I think he would. I'll leave the video alone. I'll let you interpret what he said. Right. But I watched the same video and I thought it was an interesting video as well. I definitely did. Right. Gucci's in the house. What's up, Gucci?
Hello, Gucci.
And Gucci said, awesome alternative to SNL. Ooh, we're against SNL. Thank you. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
But these days, people, you can record it. Right? It's like, hey, I ain't missing nothing, right? I'll get SNL in a minute, right? Okay. Slick Rick said, before you guys get out of here, please consider becoming a member of Rich Rod by clicking the join button. You guys, we do have a members only video coming up for you this week for sure. And definitely consider becoming a member. Why should they be a member, Ching?
Because you get a lot of perks.
What kind of perks do they get, Ching?
Members only video, members only live stream.
And Ching dances butt naked on every Thursday night at 6 o'clock. Not true. Just jokes, people. Just jokes, right? People at 6 o'clock suddenly our channels are gonna blow up, right? Just jokes, people. Right. Let's see. Paul said, how much is a furnished condo? They're all furnished, Paul. Almost all of them are furnished, or at least semi-furnished. So whatever the price is, that is going to be that's going to be the price with the furniture.
The range is 25,000 and above.
Yeah, it's I would say anywhere between 20 and 30,000. That's what I would say, and I'm very comfortable in with that answer actually. Okay, and again, but it depends. It depends on your lifestyle. It depends on how you want it to look. It depends on a few things. But I'm extremely comfortable with saying 20 to 30,000. Okay. Let's see. Okay.
Anders said to you, I sent WhatsApp message with steps for how to add passport to wallet.
Thank you, Anders. We appreciate that. And maybe we make a short little short on that, right? Okay.
Okay. So Obi-Wan said, not sure. I use TripAdvisor when I moved to Lapu-Lapu.
Big Boss is in the house. What's up, Big Boss?
What up, Big Boss?
Wang dang, sweet. I know Big Boss. Right. DC said, also when we get older, getting access to medical for emergency situations. DC, that is a big reason why I'm not moving out of the city, bro. I mean, I still feel young and spry, but the bottom line is I'm not young, and I understand that. So I want to be near, and when I say hospital, I mean a good hospital, bro. Not just a hospital, but a good one. So that's a big deal to me. I don't know about everybody else, right? Let's see. All right. Okay, we're shooting through here, right? All right. Right.
Oh, okay. That's really
personal change station.
Thank you, DC.
Okay, so
Yeah, I asked that earlier.
Right. Thank you. PCS?
Personal change station.
You know what? I got to be honest, but I'm an old dude. I never heard of PCS.
Okay.
Huh.
It's the first time
Interesting.
I heard it.
It's the
today.
first time I heard that expression, right? PCS. Okay. And using that way. Okay. Thank you. Put me up on game. Let's see. Derek DC said Remitly and Wise. I'm absolutely with that. Okay. Ronnie Wright said it's crazy if you think the DC area is in the affordability range, right? Exactly. It's Big Boss said can't go wrong there. I know the area pretty well.
Okay? They're talking about Cebu.
Yeah. Okay. Gucci said Western Union provides scam warnings before pushing send, especially it says never send to a person you never met in person. I've seen that before actually, and of course I agree with it.
Are you sure you want to send?
Exactly. But and I think Western Union is not bad, but I think Remitly makes everything super easy, very easy when it comes to.
Because I think Western Union, you still have to go to their joint.
You have to, you got to do
personally
a bunch of stuff, right? Right. And Isaac said I just completed my ID pass. Good looking out, nice. So that works, right? Okay, I got it. Thank you. Let's see. Okay, Gucci said it's more okay. The DC area is more affordable, higher paying, and better public transportation in the Bay Area. You know what, Gucci? I think the only place I would on the East Coast, I would be cool moving to DC, and I would be cool moving down to where else? To North Carolina, to like Charlotte or somewhere in North Carolina. I'd be cool with that, but that's about the only place I would be cool with living on the East Coast, right? All right. Let's see. Okay. Big Boss said domestic and short international flights are cheap from Cebu too, right? Okay. Good to know. Jones said PayPal can freeze your account and keep your money for 180 days. They do that a lot. I had mine froze. They wouldn't give me the reason why. At 180 days, I got my $1,300 back. Don't keep a balance in PayPal. Hey, that's good game, Jonesy. That is good game because sometimes I keep a substantial amount of money in PayPal. Good to know. I'll keep it in the app, in the other app. Good to, or I can transfer it into. Anyway, good to know. Very good to know. Let's see. Black Box says I get a filter because those two waters you named, bro, are garbage. Right? Okay. All right. DC said it's important for Westerners to realize that when you move to Southeast Asia, learn about the local quality brands. Good call. Right. And Slick Rick said it's pronounced San Francisco, not San Fran. Did I say San Fran?
I can't remember.
Did I say I think I would, maybe I did, but I think I would say the city. But maybe I did, or maybe somebody else. Maybe somebody else did.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I don't think I would say San Fran, but maybe I did. Could have. Okay, it's Starlux is what it was. Ava Aaron Starlux. That's the one that I was talking about, right? Let's see. I think we're getting there. Anders said,
if you use Google Flights to check on trips, be super careful with the itinerary. Some of them are even self-change. Have to check suitcases.
Yes, you definitely need to check that. Sometimes they have like carry-on only stuff, and if you're going to be flying a long ways and be staying a long time, you need more than carry-on, right? All right. And Cliff said that flight stops more places than a school bus, right? And it's true. It's a lot of stops. Stink Shag's in the house. What's up, Stink Shag? My dude. All right. Let's see. Anders managed to have it come up with a 44-hour itinerary from Raleigh to Norway. Dude, 40, that's like 2 days of flying, waiting, staying in the airport. I would be exhausted, right? Oh, good call. Isaac said Cathay Pacific, also a good one. Also a very good call, actually. Cathay Pacific is a good one as well. Okay. I use Panega. I don't know what Panega is. What or Pangea? What is Pangea, Stink Shag? Okay, put us up on game, bro. What is Pangea? DC said
maybe someone asked about
my age. Yeah, Ching is in her 30s. Right. All right. Joy said there's no perfect plan, fellas. The one thing you need is a backup plan to your plan, and that's what makes it perfect, right?
Mm.
And I there's this thing about if you have a plan B, then that means you're not sure of your plan A, and there's something to that. But I think when you're coming here and when you're talking about moving to a whole nother country, I think you need a plan B. I think you really need a plan B. But maybe in other areas of not life, maybe having a plan B may not be a good thing. People could debate that or argue with that. But when you come in here, you need a plan B to make sure that if things go to hell in a handbasket, you have a kind of a backup plan, right? Okay.
Okay. Anders said, guessing we are all here because we either have been burnt or we try to learn so we do not get burnt. Luckily for me, I learned my lesson with minimal loss.
And that's the key thing. We just want to help people not get burnt, right? Okay.
The big boss said, any of my peeps coming over and need info about the Visayas or Mindanao, PM me.
Definitely. Big Boss knows the drill out there in Visayas and Mindanao. That's his joint. That's where he kicks it, and he knows his shiznit, right? And isn't Joey Jover in
Mindanao? Joey is in Mindanao.
Yeah. Big Boss or Joey Jover, both of those two cats will put you up on game. They know what's up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. All right. Okay.
Thank you. What? My apartment in San Diego is $2,700 a month, but I have help from the government, so I paid $921.
Right. But imagine $2,700. Where would you live here for $2,700 a month and rent? That's just rent, right? That's just rent.
In the subdivision.
Yeah, you would live. Yeah, you would have a gated. You would live in a gated
community.
A gated house, right? Not even a community. It would be like a house with gated, right? Yeah, for $2,700. Yeah, you would live extremely large here. I just wouldn't even recommend. You could slice off the 2,000, and I think you would live very comfortably on the $700, Paul, for sure, right? Joey Jover said,
it's a gamble thing, so you know the risk, so you have to be uncalculated risk to get married so that you don't end up heartbroken.
You ain't lying, man. Did we do this one already?
Not yet.
We haven't done this one?
Thank you so much, Naps.
Naps, thank you so much. Naps,
we did, huh? Sorry, my bad.
Thank him again. It's okay. He won't. I don't think he'll mind. You think so?
No.
Naps said, good topic tonight with good info on planning ahead. Naps, thank you for the super chat. We appreciate that. And while we're at it, let me make sure we shout out other super chats that we got in here.
Christopher Michael,
who's remained fairly quiet, right? Friday night. Thank you for the super chat. We appreciate you, brother. All right, and we'll take a call in here. Who's calling? Isaac is calling in. Let's get Isaac in here. Okay. Isaac, what you got, brother?
Yo, what's going on? How's my favorite Filipino couple? Well, American and Filipino couple, I guess, right?
You talking about us?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
my favorite couple over there, anyway.
I wasn't sure. Right. We're doing good, man. We're doing real good.
Awesome. Yo, so a couple things. For one, Paco, bro, if you had the opportunity, take it. When I had to go to the embassy to get my paperwork so I could get married, I was in my early 50s. I was the youngest guy there by probably 2 decades.
Wow.
And I'm thinking, these guys ain't getting wives, they're getting nurses.
Right.
So while you're young, make that move. That's when I knew I was making the right decision, doing it at, even early 50s. Most of the guys I was in there with getting this paperwork so we could go and get married needed help to walk.
Exactly.
Stuff like that. And I was like, oh, hell no. Like you won't even be able to enjoy it. So Paco, hook up with a bunch of us in terms of like big brothers to kind of keep you, from getting scammed and stuff like that. Yeah. But if you have the opportunity to do it now, do it now. And then along those lines, in terms of timing and when we can do it, I had a little bit of a change happen at my job the other day. So I went and talked to my finance guy Tuesday. And one of the things that we had never talked about was my change in location for retirement, being the Philippines.
Right.
So we were looking at like a 12-year plus plan for me to be able to retire. And like I said, I'm over 50. When we talked about the Philippines, my situation there, and all that, we just dropped that down to 5 years.
Wow. So this is a 5-year plan instead
So
of 12 now.
yes, well, 12 plus.
Right.
12 was a minimum.
Mm-hmm.
We were, but by moving there, the fact that my wife already owns properties there,
Right.
I wouldn't have rent, wouldn't have a mortgage. It's a different situation than most people will have, but he's like, if you're adamant, this is what you're going to do, and this is all what you're telling me, we can get you, out of here in 5.
Right. Right. That's good news, man.
So
I'm sure Miss Tess I'm sure
so,
Miss Tess is jacked to hear that.
well, we were trying to explain to her what it means to go from a FTE to a contractor, but that was a whole nother discussion.
Right.
But yeah, so for everybody who has their plan, the plan you've been working on all this time has been to retire here. For those of us who are seriously thinking about going there, talk to your finance person, or if you are your own finance person, whatever, rerun your numbers based on what's going to cost you to live there. And you may find that you can actually cut some years off your clock, maybe even a full decade off your clock of when you can retire, because it's a totally different number you now need to live.
Right. Yeah.
And then the last point, if you're, we were kind of joking earlier, I guess, in the show, but the whole thing about magnums and all that. If that's the mindset that you have coming over there, the type of chicks you're looking to talk to that you need to have that even be an issue, they're probably not wife material. So you're probably not really ready to settle down in a way where you can be more comfortable there. There's a huge difference between the visas. I'm going right to 13A visa. Totally different. I can work there. I can basically live there for as long as I want to. It's a totally different thing. So I think, finances, a place, all that is one thing, but the companion, as my wife always calls it, she always uses the term companion. Who you choose to be your companion, where you're looking to find a companion. For me anyway, and actually for a couple of people who we heard from tonight, I already had their companion lined up before they got there, and I pray Larry's situation is on the up and up. But if she's looking to come here, there's one of two things. She's seen the brochure of what America is, and it's not what the brochure as any place is not what the brochure says. It's always a little less than a brochure. Or there's ulterior motive, and my wife has never once wanted to come here, except for the delay in me being able to move there, wanting to come here so we can be together.
Right.
And that's it. That's her focus, is that we're together. She don't care where it is. I don't care where it is. We just want to be together. So that's a little different if your situation is such that you can't relocate now. Like if Larry sounds like older gentleman. If you have the ability and you're retired, you can relocate now. Then hell no, don't bring her here. There's no point.
Yeah, come here
because you're looking to get out of here.
Spend the time together.
Correct.
Right.
Correct. So hopefully she just wants to be together, and she was assuming because you still had to be in the U.S. Nah, I ain't got to be here no more, and I don't think Larry has to be here anymore either. But that's just some insight for all the brothers on the.
No, I think a lot of people picked up on the same stuff. I think a lot of people picked up on the same stuff. And good game. Actually, some good game you put us up on, Isaac. So we appreciate you, and looking forward to seeing you in March, bro.
Yep. See you then.
All right. Take care, brother.
Thank you.
All right. Yep. Take care, Chang. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. Let's get this shout out to Mr. We appreciate the super chat.
I remember this line from Friday. The scene where, they're standing on the refrigerator. Yeah.
Every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen. In the goddamn refrigerator. Eating up all the food. All the hog mugs. All the chicken. All the pig's feet. I love pig's feet. That's John Witherspoon. This is one of my all-time favorites. I forget all the collard greens. All the hog mugs. All the pig's feet. Love that movie. All right. One of my all-time favorite movies. It takes me back to college, actually.
Thank you for being a member, Paul.
Definitely thank you for
Hurley.
that. And thank you, Hurley, for being a member as well.
Thank you so much. And Adrian, thank you for the super chat. Hey, fam, I enjoyed the couples connection. I'm home in Kansas City, Missouri now, 11 degrees Fahrenheit, living for Colombia. In the morning, sure can use some Philippines heat.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Appreciate you, Adrian. All right, and did we get every? I don't want to. I don't want to forget anybody's.
Yes, we did.
Okay, you sure?
Yes, offer.
Okay, let's get back to live. Make sure we get everybody. Everybody in the comments. Okay. Let's see. Did we miss? Okay. 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 This is where we were. I'm sure.
Okay. I'm like what happened to SD. I used to pay 700 USD a month for a 1-bedroom, a bath cottage apartment in North Park during 2009 to 2011.
Right. Okay. And then Paul said Chula Vista, San Diego and Chula Vista is very expensive. I definitely know. My son was stationed down there, and it cost a lot of money. It cost a lot of money. I saw Arnold in the conversation.
That's why you started to sound like Arnold.
Is it okay? You want to read his comment?
Maayang buntag, the Philippines is not for the faint of heart. I would suggest learn from some of the language to move. The more, the better.
Better have a ton of patience.
Yeah, have a ton of patience and prepare for major culture shock.
Stick it on.
I'll be back.
It's my dude, though. All right. Let's see. Let's see here.
Isaac?
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Pro tip: you can usually get an appointment to the U.S. Embassy in Cebu in under 2 weeks. The main one in Metro Manila can be a month to get an appointment.
Yeah. But there's sometimes the one in Cebu is backed up a lot, and it depends on what you need. It depends on what you're doing there. But it's hit and miss for sure, right? Jeffrey Thompson said, "Get your money at the mall, ATM, yes, or exchange places in the mall." Okay. Okay. We can take this. I think this might be Black Box one more time. We'll take this last call from Black Box, getting to the end of our live stream, almost at the end. What you got, bro?
Quick. You want to know my backstory?
No.
I'm not gonna say it on the phone.
Okay.
I'm just saying I text you something.
Okay.
I sent you 2 pictures. One is from 2009, and another was from 2016. When you see the pictures, you're gonna be extremely curious.
Okay.
Then we'll talk offline, and I'll tell you my backstory.
Yeah, I want to be sitting down with some popcorn and all of that, because I suspect it's gonna be a pretty good story. So yeah.
So I'll call you not on here, but I'll call you later, and I'll give you the backstory.
Okay.
That's what I call about.
I'll check out your message.
You check your message.
I'll check.
Yeah, you'll see. Your eyeballs gonna pop open, but you'll see what I'm talking.
Okay. All right. We'll check you out.
All right.
Thanks, brother. All right. Take care.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. We got that interview in a very short time, in less than 2 hours, right? We got to move all that stuff. Okay. So let's see if we can finish this up. Let's finish this. All right. Let's get. DC said.
Homeboy just don't understand why he's covered by her family.
Right.
Paul said, "What $100 bill is not being accepted there?"
No, because it's too much. It's too big. It's too big. So, and here's some quick game, you guys. Don't bring crumpled up money. They will not take the money. The money must be flat.
Crisp.
It must be crisp. If you try to exchange crumpled up money or bent money, they will not accept it. I'm sure you've heard it on other channels. You're hearing it again here. Don't do it. You'll get your feelings hurt. They will not take it. If it's torn, if it's anything, they will not take it. If it's deformed in any way, shape, or form, they won't accept it, right? Let's see.
Hello, Ego.
What's up, Ego? What's happening, man? Right. Sit tight. You're gonna be all right. You'll be all right, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
All $100 bills have to be the newest minted and have to be in mint condition. No tears, no ink. Get them from your bank in the US. You just said it.
Not just $100 bills, but all the bills. It does not matter. Any bill they take, it better be crisp. It cannot be bent, frayed, deformed in any way, shape, or form. They will not take it. Trust me when I tell you that, you guys. Okay. All right. And people come here and they try to argue with the people. The rules are the rules. They're not going to take your bills if they're deformed. Okay. All right.
So the black box said, "What I will do is before I get on the plane, I will exchange money in the U.S. before landing in the
I strongly recommend it. Get you some crisp money because you will get your feelings hurt trying to exchange any kind of deformed money here."
Yes, Joey said, "Yes, I agree with Sir Richie. Leave your mindset in the West. Philippines is a different culture.
Whole different culture. Just just come here. Just come here with an open mind. Be flexible. You're not at home. If you wanted to be at home, then stay at home. You're in a different place, so adjust your mindset to being in a different place and just enjoy it. Just enjoy the differences in the culture, right? Okay.
Ron Lawson, hello, Ron.
What's happening, Ron?
Rich and Cheng checking in. Thank you so much for checking in.
Definitely appreciate you. Paul asks, "Is Apple Pay being accepted there?"
I'm not sure.
I don't know if it is, but I can tell you this. Usually they have Apple Pay on the doors or on the windows or whatever.
If they have that logo or QR
you don't
card,
you don't see the logo very many places. Maybe in the malls, but I still don't see it. I wouldn't rely on that Paul.
Yeah, some accept Alipay and WeChat Pay, but not a whole bunch.
Yeah, and usually in Asia, Alipay is everywhere.
Yeah,
in Asia, even in Australia actually.
But for right here, it's almost always GCash, Maya. Those are the two.
Right. Anthony Thompson's in here, and he said, great content. Watching from Dallas, Texas. Anthony, thanks for coming in. Thanks for watching our content, and we appreciate you writing in, brother. Okay. Stink Shack said, "Sorry, some of the Calvin shit is BS, and I called him on it, and he wanted to call me a fool." I hear you. His show is not for everybody, and I absolutely get that. Not everybody just wants to hear what he's got to say, and I just say, I always think, just take what applies to you, and go with that. And if the other stuff don't apply to you, let it roll off your sleeve and keep it pushing, right? But I definitely understand, right? Ego said, but sometimes he overgeneralizes and doesn't respect his viewer's opinion. He needs to slow down on the race card. It's interesting. We talked about it, and there's a couple of things that I try to stay away from on our show. One is race, because we're not going to completely stay away from it because it does matter. I don't pretend the whole thing that race doesn't matter, or I don't see color. I don't do that. But for the most part, I try to stay away from race. I don't want to, break bonds. I have. If you look at my high school and college friends, you're gonna see a lot of white dudes, a lot of different color dudes, a lot of black dudes, a lot of different color dudes in my friend group. So, but I don't know. I just try to stay away from race, and I don't mess with people's religion. And politics. And I try to stay away from politics. I did politics one time and got my feelings hurt, man. So I don't mess with that. I just want to have a family-friendly show for the most part. Kind of family-friendly. Yeah, but a show that people can, that's informative and that's fun and people enjoy, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Ronnie said Calvin is okay, but he can go too far when talking politics.
I hear you. And well, it's
everyone is passionate about
people are passionate about that. And our show is an alternative to his show. If you don't, if he's talking about politics, that might not be the show for you. You can always tune into us or check out another channel if that doesn't suit you. I just try to stay off of, I want to talk about juicy stuff, but I try to stay off of topics that's just gonna, when I did the Charlie Kirk thing, man, we lost like 50 subscribers. I mean, for reals. I mean, just by even talking about it. But it was something that I wanted to talk about, and people have their own opinion. I just think it's dumb that, I mean, if you're a Christian and I'm Protestant, or if you're Catholic and I'm Protestant, we can't sit down and have dinner anymore. That's it. It's over. Or if we have different religious beliefs, now we suddenly can't sit down and I just think it's crazy that people will suddenly, unsubscribe from your channel because of your political, just because you have different political views. And that's I don't get that, dude. If your mind isn't open enough to receive somebody else's opinion, then
better not talk about it.
Exactly, right? So, all right. Ching did say word is bond. Look, Ching should just be sitting right here, bruh, because she did say word is bond. Yeah, you hear? Yes, she did. But just gonna leave it alone. That was funny though, right? Yeah, every now and then she'll say something, I'll turn and look and be like, okay.
I'm hearing myself.
Right, yeah, exactly. Arnold said,
go ahead, Dad. I like
if you really want to test how well you can do and to see if you can keep your sanity intact, try living in a province area. I've had brownouts and water outages at the same time for a whole day. Arnold, I have no desire to test that. I don't think I would do well, and I need internet, bro. And I think people have this Western viewpoint of the province. I think they think, oh, it's just in the province, but we have everything that we'll have in the city. You're not gonna. But you're gonna learn today. You'll get out in the province and you're gonna find out. It's, because at home in the U.S. you can live out in the sun, in the country. You can live out in the province. But you
won't have brownouts.
But you ain't gonna have brownouts.
Water outages.
You're not gonna have water shortage. Everything is the same. You have
the same.
All the internet that you want. But it's the Western mindset that they have here, and it won't work so well. Yeah. Okay. Paul said, I've been married twice in the Philippines and never worked out for me. I think they only wanted to come to the U.S. That's what vetting does, Paul. That's what vetting and asking a lot of tough questions does, brother. So I feel for you, and I hate that you've gone through that experience. But the good thing is that you put other people up on game when you come on our channel, and so that other people can know, maybe they can avoid your mistakes. Yeah. So appreciate that. Let's see. Gucci said, North Carolina is like a sausage party. You know what a sausage party is? No. All men. Yeah. Let's see. Ego said, don't forget to vet her family too. Most Filipino foreigner problems arise from her family. Ego, you are so correct, bro.
Look, let me just add up to that. If she is frugal or she's wanting to save you money and her family is trying to save you money too, then
grab her.
Yeah.
Grab her, right? Stinkshed said, Paco, don't let me be 30 again like you now, bro. Travel, bro. Enjoy yourself, right? Enjoy life. Man, do you, bro. Do you enjoy yourself while you can, right? Right. And let's see. All right, you said also all those counties is just sausage party, just a bunch of dudes, right? Larry said, Richie and Ching, this is Larry again. She was listening in on us on your show. She's here. So here's the correction. Her reason for wanting to come to the U.S. is to meet my sister and family. Fair enough. Cool. Okay. Whatever her reason is. And again, as I said, Larry, and as I said, ma'am, I hope I'm wrong. Our goal is always the same, is to put other people up on game as to what could happen in potential situations. It is not, so don't take it offensive. Don't take it personal. We don't even know you.
Yeah, right? And also we only speak on what we
based on personal experience and the experiences of other people, right? So don't take it personal. It wasn't meant personal. And thank you for watching our show. Okay? All right. And Slick Rick said, Papa, don't worry about what other people think. They're mad, and some of them are jealous because they can't travel like you can.
Absolutely.
And I believe that, bro. Believe that.
Okay.
Look, hey, it switched up. Maybe he has two accounts.
Maybe.
Right? Okay.
Tiger Ronnie said, Larry, there's nothing wrong wanting to visit your home and learn more about you, your family, and to see where you come from.
Not at all. Not at all. Okay. All right. Let's see. She's vetting you. Okay, she's vetting you, right? I mean, what better way to vet is to know her family, know your family. Okay, all right. Let's see. Hold on. I
went and changed it a minute ago. Okay, makes sense.
Got you. All right. See, this is the one we were used to, right? All right. Okay. Paul Wagner said, "Does anybody there have experience with the SRRV?"
I think our audience here has some.
I think there's probably some people in the audience who
already answered Paul.
Right, exactly. So I'm sure we're a little behind, right? Let's hit Ego's comments and we'll probably catch up to that.
Yeah. Ego said Filipinos have their own ways of saying things. 16 years, no boyfriend, doesn't mind. She didn't have friend with benefits, saving face, make them play with words.
Absolutely. I would find it highly suspect, we'll just say. To have gone 16 years with no boyfriend, no dating, no cheek clapping, no nothing. Stop. Come on, man. moment. Yeah. Anyway.
Getting ready for my trip, lining up everything so I want to have anything to do in the Philippines except have fun.
We're waiting for you to get here, bro. Okay. Let's see.
Okay, so Raymond said, hey guys, just a note, starting January 1, US will charge a tax on money transfers. So if you use Western Union, Wise, etc., on top of the fees the apps charge, does not apply to US debit and credit cards.
There you go. Okay. Which is what I use, by the way, right? Okay. All right. So, Paul, it seems like you have a lot of questions, which is really cool. That's why we're here. I definitely recommend that. I don't know if somebody else in here is willing to answer your questions. You're more than welcome to. Maybe somebody else you can hit them up. But if you want, definitely hit me up on my email, and maybe we can sit down and have a consultation, and we can answer your question, because it seems like you got a lot of questions here, and you should have a lot of questions before you consider moving to a whole new country in a whole new community or a whole new culture, right? All right.
Okay.
DC said Thailand's not going to war. They're never going to war, bro. Saber rattling, a little, some shots fired here and there, but nobody's going. They're not going. Okay. Black Box said, yeah, it is. It saves you from doing runs out of the country, and you can have easy access back and forth, right? Let's see.
Okay, so it's more.
Yeah, I'm sliding, right? Okay. 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 All right. Yeah, again, I would just say, there's other channels. And if I've said this about our channel. Some people will say X, Y, and Z about our channel, and I just say, look, I appreciate you coming on to my channel and watching us. But if you don't like what we say, there's just go to another channel, or watch TV, watch some sports or something. There's other things to do. So I hear you, bro. He's entertaining. I think a lot of stuff he says is on point, but I think he just hurts. I think some people get their feelings hurt, and he's a little stronger about stuff than we are. But that's his show. So okay, let's see. Okay, we passed that up. Let's see. Thank you again, Christopher Michael, for your super chat. And I think we're getting close. Right. Let's see. Okay.
Okay, DC said, unfortunately, I have lost multiple friends in the Philippines due to access to quality medical care during an emergency.
Interesting. Okay. I'd be curious to hear about that, right? Imodium for diarrhea.
Imodium and Diatabs. Loperamide, the generic name is loperamide.
Stay away from the ice, people. Stay away from the ice. Stay away from water if it's not purified. And hey, new game. Rewash your plates. Rewash your plates and your silver.
Or dry it up.
Yeah, just rewash it. I mean, just take take some water with tissue and that's a new game. I never would have thought about that.
And
right?
do you notice that I almost always wipe your utensils before you give it?
No, but I picked up. I did that in China all the time because they were famous for having dirty utensils. And if you go to China, that's the first thing people will always do is they will wash their plate. They will wash the plate at the table and wash the utensils.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Jones said motorbike accident on Siquijor Island hospital has no AC, no X-ray machine, no saline to clean road rash. The doctor told me to go a Getty. 6 hours later, I was finally in a real hospital.
Right. That's why you'll never get me to stay in a province.
Yeah,
because
you want to go
to
you want to go to the beach. Sure, you want to live by the beach, but there are pros and cons to it.
Every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen. I just want to say that. Okay. Goddamn refrigerator.
Okay, Paco said, Chapel Hill is entitled, but Cary is the most.
I'm talking about North Carolina. We'll let them have their conversation.
Okay.
Right? Okay.
The big boss said, peeps, when you come over, do your homework on how healthcare works here. Very important.
I'm going to add to that, big boss. Before you come over, do your homework. Before you come over, it is extremely important, and it will literally be a matter of life and death. Okay, it really can be, right?
Yeah.
Gucci said Manila seriously needs an MRT system. They have one, but it's
improved.
Yeah, they need
improve it.
Yeah, it could really be. It's it's kind of like Gucci is kind of like the BART. Yeah, it just goes in one direction, the other one. There's no branches. I mean, the LRT or whatever.
There are
Yeah.
branches. There are branches. There's LRT1. There's
Mhm.
LRT. There's LRT2, and there's MRT. There are 3 lines connecting different cities. Yes, Pasay, Manila,
Oh, 3 lines.
Mandaluyong,
Oh.
Quezon
Yeah.
City.
Right. So okay, it's the best. It's the best in the world.
No, I'm not saying it's crowded because a lot of commuters in the Philippines.
I think an improved MRT system would not hurt. I
Yeah,
agree with you,
bigger
Gucci.
trains.
No, nobody's
Lots
saying
of
it's
trains.
terrible. Nobody's saying it's.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm just saying it.
It
could-
needs improvement for sure.
But that's what he said.
Mhm.
Right? That's what he said. So
Seriously needs a MRT system.
okay, he didn't say that. My bad.
Mm.
Okay.
But
You
we
know,
already have
go
an
ahead. You want to
MRT.
punch me in the face? Punch me. All right. Let's see. Moretta Pay.
I've heard that.
Download Moretta Pay. I've never heard of that, but okay. Designed for expats.
I think
Expats, you
CJ
don't need
mentioned
an
that.
It could. I think it could have been CJ, right?
Mm.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. And Ego Kill said something important. For those of you that like to take long bus rides, watch out for blood clots in the legs. It could be fatal. Okay. All right. That's why you got to get the comfy buses, right? You really got to get that comfy bus.
Yeah, I love those.
Okay. Big Boss said the only thing about Moretta Pay is you can't move money around. See, that's why you got to have this group because they are up
They
on
put
game. They
you-
know
mhm.
stuff, right?
Mhm.
All right. Okay. I was going to say to use it at restaurants and buy at stores now. Okay.
You can scroll down.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. I'm trying.
All
All right. 6-1. Yeah, I had it reversed. 619 is San Diego. Right. I was thinking Sacramento and it was 916, but 619 is San Diego. I remember that from Reggie Bush because he always wore the 619 on his eye patch. Yeah.
Football players?
Yeah.
Mm.
USC. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. I understand, but it will be a tool in my box until I get an ACR card. Big Boss. Okay, got you. Got you. Little conversation there. Okay. Isaac said he lands March 4th. Put that on the calendar. And I think we're almost there. Dang it! Crap. Okay. All right.
We celebrated early.
All right. Leaving California is the first step in escaping the matrix. Okay, we got 4 minutes. We still have 4 minutes left, right? Okay. So I don't want to miss anybody's really important comment. When is your next? Jonesy said, when is your next visit to Angeles City, Pampanga? I think it's March 21st is what I believe, because that's the next Spartan race. That's the next Spartan race. I'm pretty sure, and it's I think it's been what?
March. Okay.
It's March 21st.
Okay, cool.
I believe it's either New Clark City or Pampanga, one of the two. But that's the next time we'll be up that direction for sure. Okay, thinking about Big Boss. I'm telling you, I'm gonna take a trip up to New Clark. I heard it's nice up there. I've heard a lot of good things about New Clark, and I'm gonna check it out too. Let me know let me know what you think about going. We can hook up, bro. Let's see. Gucci said, living that life, Berkeley, DC, anywhere in the world outside of Berkeley is a better place to find a wife, right? Berkeley's not bad, but I agree. And Slick Rick is in the Excelsior district, which is about a mile away from Daly City. So that's pretty much it. Okay. And Starlux, okay. We're so far behind. I'm a cop 9. What's up? I'm a cop. Hey, I got your email. I definitely got your email. I know it has to be you. It says, hello, Richie. Hello, Richie. How are you? My name is Sean. I'm a 63-year-old retired police officer from Philly, living in BGC. I've been here for 6 months and enjoy the music scene. I'm a bass player. I think I responded, but I saw it yesterday. If I haven't, I'm so sorry. Man, we've been swamped doing interviews. I would love to hook up with you, but I did see your email or your message, however it was. But I saw your message, and don't think I'm ignoring you. I am not. We're just crazy swamped.
If ever you are messaging on Facebook Messenger, we rarely use that. So it would be, if you want immediate response, WhatsApp.
Go to WhatsApp. Yeah, for everybody listening, if you're trying to get through immediately or quickly, Facebook is not the way to do it. It's there, and you'll get an answer, but who knows when. We just don't. I don't use social media except I don't use social media, you guys.
Yeah.
So WhatsApp is the way to get hold of me quickly. Yeah, there you go. All right. Let's see. But thank you for your message. We appreciate it, and I'll definitely respond back as soon as I get a chance. Probably later today. Okay.
Larry said she's only planning on staying for 30 days. Then we're moving back to the Philippines. It's hard for her to explain herself. Sorry for the confusion. Love you both.
Right.
All good.
And Larry, again, no shade on you, no shade on her. I'm just, I mean, the crowd, the crowd or the audience. Again, I want to say this. There's no shade on any Filipino. We're not here to bash or badmouth any Filipino out there. Larry, we do not know your woman. And as I said before, fingers crossed, I'm hoping that she's a winner. I'm hoping that she's the right one for you and everything works out good. I'm here to put the fellas who come here up on game and to protect you guys and do our best to make sure that you have the best experience possible.
And we want everybody to win.
Everybody would win if it was up to us. Period.
Rugo.
Yeah.
I've been practicing.
Okay, go ahead. What do you got?
Rugo wo hang kaixing. You help me out.
如果你们很开心，我很开心, right? 你们 is if they're happy, right? I'm happy, right? So you can say 如果他们很开心，
如果他们嗨。
If you guys are happy, I'm happy.
Okay.
If they're happy, I'm happy, right? 如果他们很开心，我很开心。There you go.
I just want to speak Chinese.
Not bad. You get it. Okay. All right. Yeah. So Larry, don't take it personal, Miss. I don't know what your name is. But don't take what we're saying personal. I know it might have stung a little bit because you think we're coming at you.
We're speaking.
Nobody is coming at you. Nobody's coming at you. What we're only commenting based on the topic and what we were talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
So don't take it personal. We didn't mean it that way. All right. Let's see. Ego said, check out Davao City, folks. Good for retired people and raising kids. I've heard everything good about Davao City. Less nightlife. A lot less expensive and a safe city. I've heard the same thing.
Is Joey from Davao? I can't remember if Joey's from Davao.
I think he is. Joey Jover, are you from Davao? Or where exactly are you from, Joey Jover? I know he's in Mindanao somewhere.
Where exactly?
Yeah. Okay. Paul said, I'm thinking of myself.
So his
only.
Budget is for himself.
Right. Yeah.
You have to take into account. That's why this live stream is made.
That's why we do it. That's why we do it, bro. Because women are going to enter into the equation at some point. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, but I'm just saying, right? Enough to save $600, right? If you're by yourself, yes. If you're by yourself, yes. When you account for medical insurance, maybe that would eat into it a little bit more. But the moment a woman enters the equation, it's going to change things.
Yep.
Okay?
For sure.
Let's see.
So they're just going back and forth.
Okay.
Obi-Wan said, Paul, the Philippines can get unexpectedly expensive. Make sure you have enough saved in case of emergency.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, you can't overstate that. You really can't, right? Okay.
It's better to have more than you're in a shortage.
Right. Okay. Let's see. What are we missing? Okay. Okay. All right. Tax bracket Medicare is cheap. Okay. Okay, that needs to be put up. Okay. I think they're talking about ACR card, but I'm not sure. Right. I'm sorry. I missed you guys' conversation. I'm trying to get to everything that's important in here and that other people need to see. So we'll leave that alone. And Obi-Wan said, I'm afraid of being caught without insurance. And Obi-Wan, you should be afraid of being here and caught without insurance. Because I'm telling you, bro, it could be a matter of life or death. If you get stuck in a public hospital, you are quickly going to learn the difference between medical care in the U.S. and medical care in a third world country or a developing country. And there is a striking contrast. Okay. Ron Tom said, what's up, Richie and Ching? Ron Tom, welcome to our show. We're just leaving. But thanks for dropping in, bro. We appreciate you. Malcolm 7 is in the house, right? What's happening, Malcolm? And we hate to get out of here, you guys. I mean,
without reading everybody's comments.
We hate to get. I really don't want to miss people's comments, but I think I just think we're not going to be able to get to everybody's comment. I don't want to miss anybody. Ted Fredrickson. What's up?
Hello, Ted.
What's up, Ted? Permanent
Welcome
change
to
of
us.
station.
That's PCS.
Okay, PCS.
Now,
okay, but permanent change of station. Now that makes it. But did they say permanent change of station? I thought they said something else before. Anyway, okay, yeah, I thought they said something else before. But permanent change of station, I've heard. But okay. Anyway, let's see. When is the best time of month that you would recommend? Oh, okay. Monty Borchardt, when's the best month that you would recommend coming to the Philippines? I visited in December, February, March, and then last August. What do you got? What do you got, Ching?
You know better in traveling.
I would say come between come between now, so December and March, because June to November is typhoon season. June to November is typhoon season, so between now and May, I would say it would be the best times to come. Agree or disagree?
Agreed.
Okay.
Summertime here starts Feb to May.
Exactly. All right. Let's see. All right. So okay, that's between them. Oh, okay. Slick Rick said no. It was one of the callers, right? Because I would know. People from the city will never call San Francisco San Fran or Frisco. You will never hear people from the city calling it Frisco. We just don't. So anyway, Andy Perez, what's up, Andy?
Hello, Andy.
Sorry we're so behind because of the callers and just our overall banter. You guys, we are so sorry that we can't get to all the comments. But of course they can read the comments before we do, and we appreciate you guys. We're gonna have to end our live stream now. Ching dancing butt naked, right?
Won't happen.
It is not gonna happen, right? But we're so sorry we can't get through all the comments. We wish we could, but we just want to say we appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
If you guys had some comments about the SRRV fee, I can see some of them are answered in the comments.
Just call me Ban. Found you, and okay, you just found out serving the net. Okay.
Awesome. So they're putting YouTube is putting us out there finally.
Yeah, thank you.
Right?
It's about time.
Okay, yeah.
It's been almost 3 years.
So yeah, Slick Rick, and if Slick, Slick Rick is from the city. I'm from Berkeley, and so look, we got a little fam. Jesse's from the Bay. I think somebody else is from the Bay too, right? Okay. Are we missing anything? Gerald is from the Bay as well, right? Gerald's from the Bay. All right. Okay. I think that's gonna do it. I hate freaking. I really hate
ending the live stream
without getting to all the comments, but we just can't, unfortunately, right? You guys, I just want to say thank you for watching our channel. We appreciate you watching our channel. We have some pretty cool interviews coming up that I know you are gonna like, that I know you're gonna be interested in. Some might get you, some might get you a little hot, some might get you hot and bothered, in a good way. I don't know. We'll see. But we got some good stuff coming up for you. Keep watching our channel, and for you guys that are members, we do have a members only video that we have coming up for you this week. So check that out too. Any last things you want to say?
No, I just want to say thank you, and always appreciate you staking with us, 3 hours and 30 seconds. Thank you so much. Thank you. I know we have a different time zone. It's already 3.
And one last thing, if we don't get to your comments, look in the comment section, because the cool thing about this fam is a lot of people have been there, done that, and they got answers. So check it out. Even if we don't get to you, look in the comment section, read the comments. More often than not, somebody has answered your question. So definitely check that out. I think that's it. It for us. Michael Onstead, appreciate you. Michael,
Michael.
We shouted you out a few times, and we definitely appreciate you. And we definitely appreciate you. I don't know who got the
memberships.
The memberships, but Michael, we appreciate you. And once again, if you guys are coming to the Philippines, you plan on living here or staying here for a while, if you're looking for insurance, Michael Onstead. Michael Onstead, here's
That's his name.
his picture. Here's his card. This is the dude to talk to. Gio will tell you that. Sunshine Shoulders will tell you that. I'm telling you that this is the dude to talk to. He knows his shiznit. Right? Okay, cool deal. And are we missing anybody? Let's see. I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. All right, you guys, we're going to get out of here and get something to eat. And we still got to finish. We got an interview to do and a whole bunch of stuff to do. So thank you guys for sure. We love you. Thanks for making our show what it is. If you guys didn't call in, if you guys didn't comment, our show wouldn't be, we wouldn't have shit for a show. And don't ever think we forget it. And don't ever think we don't appreciate it.
Okay.
So thank you
Just
guys.
to answer Ted Fredrickson, the other the other app is InDrive.
InDrive. It's called InDrive. IN and then the word drive. Together. Get that app. It is better than Grab. It with a lot of game we put people up on in this show, and some of the other callers put people up on game. It's a good show, good and informative, right? Okay. All right. So that was it. We did get to the bottom. Okay, we did get to the bottom. All right. Take care, everybody. We love you guys. We'll see you at the next live stream. And by the way, the next live, there might be a live stream before next Saturday night. Just saying. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for that. All right, we love you guys. Take care. I'm Richie Rich for Richie Rich Abroad.
This is Chang.
Deuces.
We're out.
Of here.